you.
I don't gotta be a granddaddy. Sleep with random niggas. Let's start the podcast. I think what Gil's gonna talk about. They like, what?
Yo, what up, podcast people? Listen to one because that shit was wild.
Everybody had to stop for that one.
Yeah. Yo, what up, podcast people? Listen to one only legend of winning, aka Low. We back with another episode of Peer to Peer Podcast. On my left, I have my co-host Agent Zero. Say what's up, and you better bring some energy.
How y'all get energy when you do videos? This is what I do. Like I do that like 4 or 5 times and I get my energy up. What y'all do?
I slap my face, slap my head, and like call myself a pussy when the camera. Wake the fuck up!
Okay,
hey guys.
Oh man, you like to get dominated. Right?
You like to get dominated. Okay.
Pussy. You fucking bad. I hate you. Hey guys, today we're gonna be.
Oh man.
That's how it is on YouTube. Yeah. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome. It's been a long ass A&P day, bro. I'm fucking exhausted.
We've been on a garage tour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're coming to a garage near you.
Yo, it was a lot that we just did today, and then we only did 2 videos. We were supposed to do 3, but the third one.
What was the third one? Fear Factor.
We can't.
We can't disclose the A&P.
People steal, so you know, so we don't like to say just because we know how much people steal. You know, a lot of people watch this podcast specifically to steal ideas. They know how creative me and Marcel can get.
Well, you just saying my government name. Wow, that's just
interesting. Me and Lo, my phone.
That's so interesting to me. How you just do that freely.
Agent 00 and Marcel.
Yeah, right.
John. You know?
Speaking of what, you're behind the producer table. Is John? Say what up, bro.
It's popping, y'all.
Hey, you got a raspy. You got like the raspy morning voice going on right now.
I lost it in garage too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Great. The crowd's going crazy out there, man. Love the garage too.
Of course.
My favorite city.
Oh man. And on my left, another special guest on the podcast for y'all people. Sneako, bro. What's up, bro?
What's going on?
You wanna tell people what you do if they're not familiar with you?
If you're not familiar, just Google me.
Ooh,
that's all you gotta do.
Interesting.
I was on Tinder one time, and it was a girl that in her bio, she was, I don't know if it was Tinder, it was one of the apps, and she was like Googleable, as if like that was like a thing that you accomplished.
Everybody Googleable?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So in my mind, I Googled her, and she still didn't fucking pop up. So she probably only popped up for her browser
on Google.
Well, how you Google it? You don't see last names on Tinder.
No. She had like a music name or something. She did music, by the way.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
She had a unique music name and then still wasn't.
I forgot what it was, but it wasn't that unique. But anyway, but you're actually Googleable. Yeah, I remember I saw some of your content a while ago, like a couple years ago.
Yeah, you just not gonna let me speak to the rest of the people.
Oh, my fault. Jesus. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You know they're gonna murder me in the comment section, and John's gonna beat my ass if I don't say no to gang.
I'm definitely gonna beat him.
What the fuck? Yo, shout out to all my people out there on audio platforms, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you rate us a 5-star. Also, huge shout out to the people out there on the YouTube, man. 100,000 subscribers in 10 months. Yeah, man. Crazy on the podcast, man. Much love to y'all. Make sure y'all watch the video all the way through. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. But make sure you hit the notification bell so you can join.
Say it right. Take your time. Don't bite your lip. Just say it.
I hate when people like you on this thing because I know you know what it is. I hate when people act like they don't know what it is. And
I'm waiting for you to say it. I want to hear it.
I can't stand this nigga.
Hey, just get it out, John. You get it.
Yeah, just pull the brass knuckles out because this nigga's playing with me.
I got some new toys actually this time. Whoa. Got some new stuff.
No.
Some steel toe boots. Unbreakable rope.
I've never seen steel toe boots. Is that weird?
Metal Ziploc bag.
You probably have. They don't really have a steel toe. There's like
really?
There's like cloth on top of them, so they're like regular boots.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen boots before, so I probably seen.
Yeah, you probably seen them. Shout out to all my people out there who hit the notification bell so you can join Noti Gang.
There we go.
I fucking hate you. I hate you because you knew it already. And all the word about people out there continue to show us love and support us on all platforms. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and apparently we got a following of Clubhouse now. So
where?
It was just wild. I just pop up in Clubhouse chats and especially podcast ones, and niggas just know me, which is just the wildest thing in the world.
Wow.
You've been on that.
You know,
shit.
we number 2 on gaming, right?
Gaming. So let's talk about gaming real quick.
What's your favorite game to play?
Of all time, just name it.
Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
All right, we're
Gaming
done.
podcast. Let's get it. We just like to qualify for that category because it's real easy to be top 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Super
How
easy.
long until Clubhouse gets banned?
Why would it get banned?
He's not going to get banned now.
You don't think so?
No.
Why would it get banned?
It just seems too fun. You know, there's all got to be some regulation.
Yeah.
It's a fun ass app.
It's a fun app just because you hear people say the dumbest, like
That's what I'm
literally
saying,
the
like-
most imaginative dumb shit ever.
Someone's gonna get mad and like file something. I don't know. I feel like an app that has that much potential is gonna get ruined pretty soon.
Damn, that's
You don't want
crazy.
you to have too much fun.
It's crazy. That app is like fairly simple. It's just basically chat rooms, and like everybody's going crazy as if like chat rooms did not
like a new
exist
thing.
like 10 years ago. Like people are acting like it's weird.
I guess then they walkie talkies.
I guess,
Pretty much.
but just only for iPhones.
That's right, Marcel.
Huh?
That's right.
Why you saying my government name again, nigga? I'm beating on niggas' asses.
Hey, I'll text you his last name. You can throw it in.
Chill out. Niggas dead ass be like, yo, Lo, on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, niggas are like, yo, man, great job on the YouTube videos. I'm like, nigga, stop stalking me. Like, I don't want you to stalk me. But yo, tell them a little bit about yourself. I know you told niggas to Google you, but we have a podcast, so we gotta extend this as far as we can.
Just make videos, talk some shit. Now I'm here. That's it.
Yeah, you can make this difficult for me, huh? That's crazy.
It's hard to describe. Like, I mean,
Marcel, you have to
Nigga testing my interview skills.
that's the worst. That's the worst, bro.
God damn.
That's not a very specific
I know you better
question.
give me a fucking Migos
What do you say?
interview.
What do you say when people ask you like, what do you do on YouTube?
I mean, if I'm just walking by somebody, I give that answer. But if I'm going to be on a podcast for 2 hours,
All right.
I go a little deeper into it. But
Yeah.
fuck,
Marcel like deep answers.
what type of videos do you make?
I make like I would say it centers around social commentary, but it's a bit of everything, and there's a lot of personality.
Very true. I agree with that. That's a good way to put it. Where did that like kind of come from? Everybody wants to know the background, especially because
So
like
you've seen his videos before?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like
Okay.
nigga, what the fuck?
Like 1 or 2, you know.
No, I think
yeah.
I've seen more than that. Yeah, for sure. Where did it begin? You know, because that's definitely a very unique.
I started
genre.
like y'all, like everyone was doing 2K, like back in the day.
Oh, for real?
I mean, it seems like everyone. I was doing Call of Duty videos,
Okay,
but it was like the same type of, trying to put your personality on there, hiding behind the video game,
for sure.
and just started getting more comfortable.
When was that? Like around that time? When was that?
I think after I quit for like 3 years. I don't think you ever stopped, right? You were always continuous.
Yeah, I didn't know how to stop.
I stopped for like 3 years. I never wanted to do it anymore. And then I worked for Mr. Beast for a while. And then he really inspired me to.
No, you just throwing a lot of shit out. Like
Right.
as if like
You just slid that in there like everybody works
He's
for
like,
Mr. Beast.
yeah,
It was
Mr.
changing. He changed my life, man. Like he's the same age as me, and I just saw like the potential he had and how much drive he had, and I was like, what am I doing? I was in school, in film school, and I was like perfectly content to just be like the guy changing the switcher at a news station, you know, like doing the graphics. I was like, all right, that's gonna be my job. And then I saw that dude, like, he's doing all this from YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea how much money was involved. Even now, like, just talking to Waleed, he was telling me about all the shit I'm doing wrong with my ads. Like, how you can't put a bleep. Like, you have to just, when you have a swear, you can't bleep it. You got to cut it. I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know any of that. And then,
What'd you do? Oh, what'd you do with Mr. Beast? I'm curious.
I was just like, I was one of the dudes, you know.
In the video?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, I mean,
What year is this? How far?
like
how long ago?
2018, 19.
Oh, so it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that many videos. And the weird part was, I talked about this a million times, but yeah, he just helped me see the potential that YouTube had. And I didn't think there was any. And then within that, like, he helped me get my first Valve video. And then from there, it just didn't stop.
Well, that's what I was actually wanting to talk about, because like really what you've done has really been over like a span of 2 or 3 years, at least how much it's like really grown and blown up.
But I started 7 years ago. I've been on YouTube since like 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, you started 2014?
My current channel is 2014, but I've been doing it since 2008.
How long you been doing yours?
Current channel 2016, but I started probably around 2013. I was doing a hip hop commentary.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like Anthony Fantano?
More like
Musician.
No, but he's doing more like reviews. I was like legitimately doing like D. Respect and
Oh my God. Haven't heard that name in years, bro.
Yeah.
Holy, that's a fucking throwback, man.
So that's around the same time I started.
Oh my
doing
God.
It. But I failed miserably at that. And so I just kind of pivoted to. I just didn't know how YouTube worked essentially because I was just uploading content and not really like no camera, no anything in the background, putting a photo and just talking about like what was going on. My most popular video was me explaining why Wale signing to MMG was a mistake. Like that's how far back I was.
That's a good
Were you
title.
right?
No, but that wasn't the title. It was like a fucking garbage title. It's just a terrible one.
Like your title's probably like Wale signs to MMG. Breaking news.
It was a horrible one. But yeah, after I did that, then I stopped for a good portion and picked up 2K like right in the beginning of like late 2015, beginning of 2016, and then transitioned from 2K basically to NBA and been riding that ever since.
That's a pretty easy transition.
Yeah, it was actually. It wasn't difficult at all.
John, you got a channel?
Yeah.
How long you been doing yours?
Current channel started like 20. It's 2021 now, so it's about to be.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because about to be
Voice is like
I know.
that's 2018, but I started doing YouTube like 2016. I was doing sneaker reviews and I was a sneaker tuber.
bro. Everyone thinks I'm a sneaker YouTuber.
Bro,
Yeah, my name is Sneako. Yeah. So yeah, you make. I'm like, nah.
it do make sense. I can see it. Can you see it, Marcel?
Not really. So what was the outside of the Mr. Beast influence? What else was like another like thing that made you gravitate to the style of videos you make right now? Because again, I think what you're
our
doing
style
is
has nothing to do with like our videos have nothing in common.
Yeah,
that's why
that's what I'm
I didn't
saying.
work for him long. It's like there's no reason for me to be here.
So what put you in that direction? Because that's the type of videos you produce is like very, very.
I guess it's just I think as honest as I could be.
Yeah.
That just seems like the most honest form of self-expression and creativity. All that. I was in film school, so I wanted to be a director. So I know how to use cameras well. I know how to use. I know how to edit well. Like everything came together. It's like everything I'm good at. I try to put into my videos. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like there's a lot of the guys I talk to are just like, all right, I don't even like. Waleed said that he can't even watch his videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be at that point. Like I have a lot of pride when it comes to what I post. That's stupid.
What?
Oh no, that's nothing. Keep going.
What?
No, say it.
I ain't see shit, bro. And I just thought that was interesting. That was mad interesting.
What?
You just said.
What that Waleed can't watch his
He dead ass said that just now. Like that never crossed my mind as a possibility for my shit. I'll be bored.
Oh shit. Marcel, you watch your shit back?
Some of my videos, yeah, I actually do.
What's your favorite video to watch back, Marcel?
On my own?
Yeah.
My Blake Griffin video, I'm amazing. I love that video, and the Giannis, the Milwaukee Bucks rebuild video. I have no idea why, but those two videos.
How long ago did you make them?
Giannis one was last year, and the Blake Griffin video was probably like 2 years ago. But I can rewatch my videos pretty often, and not like they're so cringeworthy that I can't I can't rewatch them. So when you're starting off, like what were the challenges in like trying to just create content in the space that you're trying to create? Because it seems like now there's definitely more of an audience for the type of like honesty and the interview type of videos, and you sitting there talking to people and trying to interact and trying to get answers and stuff like that. Like that definitely seems like there's a lane for that right now. But was there like such a wide lane as it was now than there was back 2-3 years ago?
No, there's less of a lane right now because of COVID. Like that stopped a lot
true.
of it. When I was doing those videos in the train, the 1 minute podcast, I was like, this is gonna be my shit.
Yeah.
Like it was the way it was set up, the way it was shot, the questions I was asking, like the New York atmosphere, people just get off the train and like you ask them questions like real quick and then they go away. Like people have a certain sort of honesty when they know they're never gonna see you again.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like people really open up. I met these people on a road trip, and they were like opening up about like stuff that I've never heard people say, and they just know that they're never going to see them again. So,
But you were recording though, right?
No, I was. If you're recording, well, for the podcast, yeah, but like on the road trip, I'm not. I don't have my camera on.
All right.
There's no way they'd admit the stuff that they're.
Yeah, I
admitting.
remember I was watching those train videos you did, and first of all, I thought to myself, that's great content. People are gonna steal that
Amazing.
idea. and then I thought to myself, that's tough because it's almost impossible to do that type of content right now.
Yeah, it is impossible.
Because nobody's gonna want to sit down with you.
And even now, you don't want to like put a mic in someone's face with a mask on. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the same kind of problem. We was trying to do the same thing, but we going through the same hurdles. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but yeah, like a similar thing. Like this nigga put an iPhone in somebody's face, and he was like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing? Like, what's going on?" Like he literally was disturbed at this nigga because he got too close to him.
I guess it's a microphone.
No, he looked at you like, "Nigga, get that dick out of my mouth." Like that's he looked at you like, "Yo, you're way too close to me." But when you the reason why I say this is because I feel like we are in this space right now where like being honest and kind of questioning beliefs and things like that is much more common than it was
A couple
3 years ago. Yeah,
What do you think changed that?
I think the 3 years leading up to this, where's a lot of like people trying to be politically correct and trying to like overcompensate for what they felt like what was wrong, and now we're at this point now where people are trying to like acknowledging that we're potentially going too far right or too far left, and now they're trying to like go back in the middle by
we went
being way
really
more
crazy.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the past couple of years, it was either one on the other side.
Yeah.
a lot of it's really performative. Like people don't really believe a lot of the stuff they say politically.
Very true.
But they're just trying to be woke or like tell people that they love America. On the either side, it's a performance. And now I think stuff like Social Dilemma has probably helped that.
Yeah.
And also Trump leaving, whether or not you think he's bad, but him leaving is making people feel like, all right, we need to settle down a little bit. What's that?
Barack Obama, so you already know where I stand.
Yeah, you know me, Asian Obama.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck Trump. That's a fact. Yo, don't put me on camera saying that because these niggas might get me out of here. He's still president.
There's 3 cameras. You all over.
This sitting in front of cameras like, no.
Cut that out.
Put you on your personal cam.
With the mic in his hand, by the way.
Facts.
On the podcast that he helps create.
Actually, we can go back real quick. What's your favorite video that you created? Because that is a question I need to start asking content creators more often.
That's a good question, Marcel.
Yeah, I think it is.
I got a couple. There's this one I made like in 2015 called How People View You. I don't know if you saw that one. It's like I'm shaving my head and it like cuts back and forth. So I have like a really big fro and then I have like no hair and it just cuts back and forth.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like how people view you and your perceptions and how a lot of what I just said, like how a lot of what we say and do is performative and how we were not really authentically ourselves. We're just trying to come off a certain way so that so we can be accepted. True. That's my favorite video. Yeah. Also, because like I'm really young in it. It just reminds me of a time where YouTube wasn't about money and I wasn't thinking about anything like that. I was just doing it for fun. I only recently like started caring about money when I met Phantom. Like,
sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
I linked up with Phantom in the Bronx and I was just like, all right, I'll make enough money to pay my rent and I'll be good. Like I'm happy. I get to be a YouTuber. That's like the best job in the world. Yo, he showed me how much I got mad. Like I got mad. Like that, it makes no sense that I'm making how much I'm making, and then this dude is just balling for no reason. And that it changed my mindset on it.
Now you selling out. I like that.
Yeah, selling out. Selling out.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that's growth. That's what we like to call. Like to call it industry growth. Yeah. Well, since we talking about that, because your videos and the audience, I think you're trying to grasp. Do you feel like you have to like always balance the duality of like being real, but also understanding that YouTube is potentially creating a space that could really hinder the type of videos that you want to upload, where the conversations are a bit more candid and it might not be, safe for quote unquote advertisingly friendly?
Yeah, we were going through my videos and he's like, you can't do this, you can't say this, you shouldn't say that. Like you can't say the word.
Who's we?
No, what Wally was saying, like that you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't say the R word. So
yeah, the R word, isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
like that's the R word now. But
I'm saying we sold out, so don't say the
R word.
No, stop. No, we sold out, so stop saying that.
I thought you meant the retarded one.
We sold out, so stop saying these words because. Yeah.
Hey, that one you actually shouldn't say.
I was watching some ad. I think they was talking about it was a Warnock ad. It was like the radical
Hey.
Warnock.
Yeah, that's how they do it, bro. They just attach a word to it. The socialist Bernie Sanders, the Marxist. They'll just say the most extreme thing to basically. Isn't that so crazy that they're like, people are so dumb? We're just gonna use fear to intimidate them to voting the way that we want.
I'm be honest, I wouldn't be surprised in like 2 or 3 years if like Marxist or socialist is like a word that we can't say on YouTube. And I mean so serious.
Yeah, I remember when I was in high school, I thought I was like in high school, like I had this obsession with being like mad different. Like I'd be like, you like that? I like this. So I'm like better than you. And I remember in history class we learned about like Marxist theory, et cetera, et cetera. And I like she showed us the manifesto the fucking dude wrote, and the guy was a psychopath. And in my head I was thinking like, this is so different. I kind of like it. Not knowing that like basically all the things I enjoyed about my life wouldn't be possible if everybody just agreed with that theory, because capitalism is what helps spawn a lot of the innovation that we see.
Yeah.
Anyway, all of that to say, that is the fucking extreme. So calling Bernie Sanders the Marxist is fucking crazy to me personally. But yeah, I mean, I see the. Oh, that's not diet. That's not diet. Damn, you got me so excited, John.
Oh, you want to hit this before I bust it open?
Don't ever in your life,
Marcel.
Don't ever stop. Both of y'all, you're calling my
My
government.
bad. I'm being rude.
And this
Marcel.
nigga's talking about hitting something before you bust it open. Nigga, never in your life.
I'm just saying. I just wanted to share.
You're not. What you're not saying is what you just said. So
right,
don't ever
Marcel.
say it again. Nigga.
All right, Marcel.
Interesting.
Yeah, YouTube has kind of become a place where you just can't say everything you want to say if you also want to make money. And it's like, I remember when I first found out that you can make more money if you just cut out swear words and your CPM will go up. I was like, that's so tough, because most advertisers don't even really care. They just assume worst case scenario, and they think to themselves like, like EDP videos. Like that big black dude who just rages and shit. Yeah. Like that's what they assume every video that has swearing is like, because they just had to check it off. Like when an advertiser's putting ads on YouTube, they're like, do you mind having some swearing? Do you want no swearing in your video? Mm-hmm. And a lot of them is just be like, we want no swearing. We want these and it's cool. Like the advertisers, they should be able to choose the types of videos that they're being advertised on. And that's how we make money anyways, the targeted ads that give us the big CPM dollars regardless. So without the targeted ads and all the information YouTube gets on people, we wouldn't be making money. But besides that point, it's kind of sad that you kind of do have to begin to become like this cookie cutter thing in order to maximize profitability. To me, it's a shame. It's a shame that you're incentivized to upload as much as possible instead of focusing on the quality of your content. It's a shame that you have to cut out enjoyable or even constructive parts of your video because it might get demonetized. You can't even say none. There's some things you just can't say on YouTube.
Yeah,
and it could just be benign stuff. Like, for example, YouTube outsources a lot of this stuff, right? Because it takes a lot of manpower for people to manually review things. So you don't know, if a person in India is reviewing your footage and then you made a joke about a cow, that's not a joke to him. That's a real thing. And so it's but then, so there's bias there too. So there's some people that get unfairly treated in the system, and there's others that skate by and say crazy. So it's a crazy system, and it's very broken, but it exists for a reason. And I
don't know
get
if it's broken. It works.
It works for most people, but it's broken for some though.
You think Spotify could take over? I was thinking there's not any other site that's close to YouTube. They've had a 10-year advantage. Vimeo's not even close. There's nothing, but maybe Spotify has the capability.
Spotify wouldn't even come close. The only company that'd even remotely come close is
Facebook.
No, if Amazon made a competitor.
Oh well,
yeah. They got the resources. Well, why don't you think Spotify could?
Spotify is just way too behind, and I know. Considering they just picked up the Joe Rogan podcast, I know they have some incentive to come out with their own videos on Spotify. But that's a whole different ballpark you're opening yourself up to. You know what I'm saying? Spotify right now, that's a whole different ballpark. Think about what YouTube has to do now. Think about any video platform right now. You have to have some kind of content ID system so the music companies don't sue you to the ground. You have to, the fact that YouTube takes thousands of photos of your video and it knows exactly what you're doing at all times. It could tell when you're happy. It could tell when you're sad. It could tell what you're wearing. It could tell where you are. It could tell who's in the video. It could tell the expressions in your face. It calculates all of that, and it knows that for all of your videos. and that's Google's proprietary software. So unless you license that software, there's no other apps that's going to create.
Touch it.
It just costs way too much money to be able to do that now. So there's going to come a point where like if something happens to YouTube, it might not be possible for like another app to be like YouTube ever was, because it just takes so much capital to come up with all the systems YouTube has in place. And they're dealing with lawsuits all the time. Like Twitch did a horrible job dealing with Content ID. That's why all their streamers got murked because they didn't prepare them for it. And so when Ninja starts going on live television and then all the executives are like, what's this Twitch thing? They hop on Twitch and they hear their Travis Scott music playing. They run to fucking Sony and they're like, hey man, we didn't get paid for this Travis Scott was playing on this website, this new Twitch thing. And that's how everybody gets hit. Content ID, DMCA takedowns.
True. I don't know. Spotify to me, I don't think it's like the content that's being produced there isn't like broad enough to even like compete. I mean, essentially it's just audio. Like they're getting into video. Yeah, I know they're getting into video, but
that's why I have hope. But you know,
more. I mean, it's still majority is. I mean, overwhelming majority is still just audio. So I don't even think like in the space. I don't think they can compete. I agree. Like Amazon, they have the funds. Spotify. I mean, not Spotify. Facebook probably has the audience, like the closest audience to a platform that could potentially duplicate.
Can you search videos on Facebook?
Yeah, you can. A lot of it's more so based off like community and stuff like that. So you can go to like if you're trying to produce something for like a basketball topic, you can just go to the basketball topic or an NBA topic on Facebook and click on the community, and they'll have like all the videos that are produced that has that type of tag next to it. So, yeah.
And they have a decent suggested system too, because I used to stream on Facebook for a while. So like when people would finish a video, they'll be suggested.
You made bread on that, right? Like I didn't even know how much bread people
made. Yeah, you made a lot of money.
Crazy.
How much money man?
Enough. Enough for me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? That was
so
actually
like 50?
Way more than that, bro.
Enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You made $100? That's crazy. That's crazy.
120, Marcel.
That's crazy. Oh, $120?
Yeah. Actually, no, it was way more than that. Yeah, it was a lot. I don't know. Yeah, and YouTube, and by the way, Facebook just signed a whole bunch of people. Yeah, Facebook's had a chance. They have a big endemic pool of people that already are on the website. They did a good job expanding to video. Now, video is a big part of their platform. Their gaming community is growing at a decent rate. It's definitely surviving, unlike Mixer did. Yeah, the online community is like, it's in an interesting place right now. And I almost feel like we're in the, I kind of want to get your take on this, but I feel like we're in the golden era right now.
We're in the golden?
Yeah.
For what, on YouTube or just on the internet in general?
Just in terms of online video right now.
Okay.
Why?
Because CPMs are at the highest they've ever been. Right now, although there's systems in place, I kind of feel like they're censoring people. It's not nearly as bad as it could be. They just came out with like third-party content ID systems where it doesn't give the company all the money, it just gives them some of the money, especially when it only played for like 5 seconds a song played. It's not going to give them 100% of the money. I feel like there's a decent amount of diversity in the type of content that is alive on YouTube. And every day you can bump into like I just found out there's a genre. I didn't find out, but I've been known all year, but I'm realizing how big it is. There's a genre of YouTube with these sandbox games doing like drug dealer simulators and playing games like Subnautica, just random Steam games, millions of views per video.
Yeah.
When you think of millions of views per video, like a couple games come up, Minecraft, Fortnite, and that's it. That's it. Those are the only games that qualify. That genre also. So it's like, then you see people like Sneako's content, Abba and Preach, commentary channels blowing up. And it's like, there's so much, in my opinion, depth on YouTube. And it feels free. Like, it feels like we're in a state of like, right now, like anyone could create a channel and you don't know what's going to happen. It's hard as fuck to blow up, but like, it feels like there's freedom there, right? In my opinion, I don't know how long it's gonna be like that, bro.
When
we're like what? Like, think about the conditions outside right now. Like, I was hardly affected by that, considering I thought advertisers were gonna pull out and money was gonna be scarce, and no, like literally there was a little bit of a dip the first couple months of the Rona, and then everything went back to career highs. Think about how crazy that is for a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe this year is not the greatest because, we did have election. And so the money that was being thrown into advertisement was higher than most years are going to be. So I think that may not be, I think that play a huge role into why the career highs. I don't know. I just vividly remember YouTube like 3 or 4 years ago. And I know you're talking about all platforms, but even Twitch like 3 or 4 years ago wasn't like horrendous. I think now it's definitely way bigger than where it once was before.
Yeah.
But I think the things that you could get off on YouTube and like the type of content that was produced on YouTube like 3 or 4 years ago.
4 years ago, like 2016,
Yeah.
like when Leafy was going crazy.
Yeah.
It was lit.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it
Now
was
they
just
got like
That was
bullying
the golden
policies
age. That was
in place.
before like people really getting depressed from social media. People weren't addicted that much. It was just becoming that was a sweet spot
Yeah.
before it took over people's lives. Like before it became like a second reality. That
Word.
was
There's been like this.
I agree. That's I think right now people like live. It's almost like the niggas have just second lives, and they don't even like. They're actually leveraging their online life and believing that's more valuable than their actual real life. Like that's how they are viewing it and the concept of that. You know, so I just feel like, man, 4 years ago, like YouTube to me, like the type of content I could just easily find that was readily available for
you could
me.
see titties on YouTube back then.
You could
I
see
guess.
titties. Titties were readily
Technically,
available.
you could still see them right
Also,
now.
Pornhub just like knocked out.
Educational titties, but not like real titty. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to see the educational.
Nah.
Pornhub just knocked out like half of their videos.
Yeah.
This is not the go. This is not the golden age. Just not.
No, but look, what I'm saying is like right now, things haven't crumbled.
It weren't crumbling 4 years ago.
No, but what I'm saying is we don't know when that's gonna happen. I swear, these legislators are trying their hardest to
For sure.
enact insane laws that could at any point decimate any one of these websites.
Like
Twitter.
what type of laws were you talking about?
Like the dude, like a month ago, we're gonna react to it in a video that proposed legislation that would make social media
GPI,
websites liable for the type of content that the people post. So like if you post something wild, reckless, illegal on Twitter, then they could take Twitter to court over it, which is fucking lunacy.
Stupid.
And which is actually how a lot of businesses work. But the fact that social media is so open, they can't reasonably be responsible for the actions of millions of people. But the reason the companies want to do that is because they can burn Twitter to the ground if that legislation passes, unless Twitter plays ball and starts censoring and removing content. So I think in a lot of different ways, even though there's been attempts to like censor the internet and control the way that we think about things, everything is pretty fucking free right now. And honestly, there's never been a better time and there's never been more opportunity for people to literally just secure a fucking bag. No matter what kind of situation you came in, if you have an internet connection, then you literally have a chance. And it might not be like that forever. I swear, like 20 years from now, it could be a completely different internet. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not be able to post pranks because they're dangerous and it has like you have no fucking clue. Like YouTube might not even be existing no more. You might have to post them to Vimeo or some shit. Like
What is our last hope?
so
The last really free website.
You can just post
Is what,
whatever.
Twitter?
Yeah.
YouTube, you did have titties, but now you only have indigenous titties.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it's like the reason all of that happens though is because there's consequences to that. Like advertisers begin to pull out. Now your bag is hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I think Twitter is lucky in that like that Dorsey character,
Shout
the
out to that
CEO, like he seems like he's more interested in being a force of positive change than to make money, which is not commonplace for like a tech CEO.
Which is cool because I think nowadays they see that authenticity pays off. Like staying true and having morals actually does give you longevity. Like Joe Rogan, for example, he would never be where he's at without completely doing him for his whole career.
Without a doubt.
Facts.
The other people who have tried to be like, you know, like all friendly in this, they don't have fans. They don't have a support base that's going to get them to where Joe Rogan is at.
Yeah.
Do you think you kind of also kind of building that same type of
Trying to, yeah.
Because I know you definitely don't abide by what most quote unquote experts would say YouTubers should do. It's not like you upload 2 or 3 times a week, or it's not like it's even that much of a like a consistent schedule. It's just like whenever like this is how you're motivated, this is what you're uploading type of thing. Do you feel like, because I know like that especially since you talked to Phantom, do you feel like that is like a problem that you kind of deal with, like potentially losing the quality and losing who you are trying to keep up with everything?
For sure. Also, like I get a lot of satisfaction off of like being the rebel or whatever. You know, like I like telling YouTube to suck my dick. Like I like not caring about advertisers, about putting swear. It's just it's fun to feel like you're working against the system.
Yeah.
Radical.
Yeah, you can't use that word, bro.
Yeah.
You can't use that word?
No,
man.
We've already we
Marcel are gonna
discussed
make
this.
$0, please.
Just
Yeah.
for you, agent, but
Appreciate that, but
I
not
got
for
you,
Marcel.
too.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I feel
Man,
like I'm in
that's
the perfect
interesting.
position right now. Like
You say something, Marcel?
Marcel, you were saying
You
something.
say something?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the perfect position right now because I have good relationships with a lot of different brands. So I make brand money, and then like my AdSense is cool. I don't have the greatest CPM on earth, but it's solid.
Some of the sponsors are getting crazy. I saw like Stacey's getting Converse. These other dudes are getting Verizon, Chipotle, Tinder.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
I get like Blue Chew and
Nah, you just
Raid
have to.
Shadow Legends.
You just have to. It's
That's
because
all.
like you just have to have a you have to have a manager that's in those conversations.
I do.
Oh,
And I still get Blue Chew and Raid Shadow Legends.
oh,
you don't
nah.
sound
That
like-
means he's just not
he's
pitching,
not in
or
those
she's just not
conversations,
pitching
man.
you.
Yeah, I guess. Who you been getting?
Huh? I mean, I get all kind of different deals. I got lucky because I work with the Raptors Uprising a lot, and so they'll plug me with a lot of brand. Like if they think like I've done Doritos ads with them, I've done Bell ads with them. I've done a countless amount of ads. Axe was a sponsor with one of our streams before. Tangerine is a big bank in Canada. And then I also get
You
like
had a
my
bank sponsoring you?
the bank was sponsoring the stream, and I was hosting the stream with the Raptors Uprising. But I do about like 2 to 3 regular brand deals on like main channel videos a month. And those are like just whatever. It could be Keeps, Skillshare, just the generic stuff that everybody else gets. But I hope like every couple months I at least get some kind of cool shit that I really fuck with. Like I had an AT&T deal a couple months ago.
You fuck with AT&T on that level?
You fuck with that
have-
bag. That's what you
I have
fuck
both
with.
AT&T and Verizon.
Nah, you fuck with that bag. That's what
right,
you
Marcel.
fuck-
That
That nigga
bag.
fuck with that bag. That's what you fuck with. Tell the
I
truth.
have-
Keep it on it.
I have dual SIM,
Keep it
so I
100.
have both. So, but
Keep
anyway.
it 100.
Keep it 2 Virgils.
Yeah, you said you get like a really cool brand that you fuck. I thought you were gonna say like Nike or some shit.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, you
but like
default-
AT&T is like that's not an easy brand to secure. And honestly, that kind of just fucking landed in my email. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
And
That
but,
bag landed in your bank
but
account
like we've
too,
been a
right?
part of like a lot of dope.
Yeah.
We've been a part of like a lot of dope pitches.
Slid in his email.
Facts.
We've been a part of, yeah. So it's like no, but I think I'm in the perfect medium where like I say kind of like whatever's really on my mind, I just say it.
No, you don't.
But I'm not.
No, you don't.
Come on, bro. We literally have a podcast where we talk shit all the time.
And there's multiple topics I can't just bring up right now.
All right, bring one up.
Stop.
Marcel, go ahead.
Stop.
Marcel,
It's on you,
please.
Marcel. Don't
No,
hold the pod back.
because then you're gonna
Don't
say
hold
you
the
gotta
pod
delete
back.
this out the thing.
Marcel.
Don't hold the pod
Or
back.
you're gonna say no. You know what I'm gonna bring up, so let's cut it
I
out.
actually have no clue what you're gonna bring up.
Come on, now.
Marcel,
You're in the
please.
2K community. You know what's popping right now. Okay, so
I don't know what's popping right now. You talking about the game? Oh, I can't say behind the scenes shit because I'm, you know what I'm saying?
What's your thoughts on 2 Hype, bro? Come on, let's hear it. Exactly.
No, that's just some shit that stay out of though, because it's not my shit. You know what I'm saying?
So that's all you had to say, right?
If A&P gets in drama, then you can ask me about A&P drama though.
Yeah.
And I
So
can,
you
I
have
can
no
give you
thoughts on 2 Hype drama.
I actually haven't watched the TD video yet. No exaggeration. I'm sitting on my computer 3 minutes in.
So that's it.
I mean, you expect me to form an opinion without hearing all the
This is the
necessary
first time
information?
hearing about this.
Nah, but I was talking to Toasted and he's like, yeah, I mean, TD only mentioned some of the stuff he knew. And I was like, oh, word. So I don't even think TD probably went that hard in the video.
So those are the only 2 things you heard about the 2 Hype thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I want to see Mopi's video. I think Mopi's video is going to be very eye-opening.
So you know more about it then, because you heard Mopey, you threw Mopey's name in there, so you.
Well, Mopi said he's going to drop a video.
So you know more about it. You seen the tweets.
Yeah, bro, I follow what's going on, my guy.
So that's what I'm asking you. I'm
What are your
asking
thoughts on
you,
it?
what are your thoughts on it?
Oh,
Stop acting stupid. What's wrong with you?
you know what I'm saying?
I don't even know 2 Hype. Let me see.
I'll
Oh
wait.
shit, you don't
I'll
know 2
wait.
Hype?
they were talking about it, but
Yeah, I got you.
your thoughts? I'm still listening.
Here's my thoughts, bro. At the end of the day, my thoughts is
Move your leg out the way.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah, we're gonna get a clear shot of you when you say this.
Your knees blocking your face.
Make sure you look right into the camera when you say this.
That's not my drama, bro. That's my fucking thoughts.
That's not your genre.
That's not my drama.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
talk to me about some shit I'm involved in, bro.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. All right. Yeah, it's just like how you duck that.
No, I do.
No, that's cool. No, you ain't gotta talk about it. It's cool. It's cool.
Marcel, listen. I do want to hear.
I do. I
want
wanna hear Moby. I definitely wanna
I'm
hear
curious
Moby.
why Chris took down his video.
Oh, so you do know about it?
Nigga, I'd be keeping up, bro.
He's not
So when I
oblivious.
asked this nigga the question, why you acting like,
Because I'm
oh,
telling you, I don't have all. There's
Whoa,
literally
I
a video
ain't
that's
free
public
TD.
right now that I haven't watched yet.
I ain't heard
gotta pick
TD
the
yet.
bread.
Imagine if
bro.
I give my opinion on it right now, and then once I'm done watching the video in an hour, then I'm gonna have a completely different opinion. Now I look stupid.
Shout out to my nigga Los.
What did Lo say?
Come on, you know.
I watched like a part of his stream clip, but I ain't.
You know, that's you know, we go way back.
What
guessing
about your
he's
thoughts?
trolling.
It seems like you got some thoughts about it.
Yeah, what's your thoughts
What's
on
your thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't say what I need to say on the podcast. You know, I hold it back from time to time.
Nah, I just feel like it's one of those situations where it's very necessary to hear both sides.
Very much. Every single time I hear more information on this, definitely sounds like I need to hear everybody's like point of view.
Yeah,
to
so
see where something is saying. But so far, you seem like LSK and them kind of sound like they bugging right now. But so far, LSK sound like he bugging. So far.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch this whole video. I watched part of Los's reaction.
I mean, some of the shit LSK was saying in the video just like contradicted itself, like literally 5 minutes after he said it. So,
Isn't that such a crazy situation though? On a side note, that like, can you imagine Lo, like if in 3 years from now, like we were on YouTube exposing like texts and stuff with one another, trying to prove a point to the internet.
I'm
about
waiting
who was
for you
right?
to fuck up because I'm just doing it. I literally just fucking
Can you imagine-
files and folders and just screenshots.
Marcel, can you imagine like
This nigga-
us doing that, bro, online?
Yeah,
like,
just
that's
imagine
fucking
me.
crazy.
Because I definitely got them screenshots ready. Yeah, them wild shit you was saying back in the Skype calls.
Oh, yeah. That
They was
actually-
definitely send you to jail. For a
bad.
Yeah, it's that bad. You're going to get canceled.
Cancelled is worse than
You
jail.
Oh,
been
yeah,
canceled? You been canceled before?
Someone
Niggas
tried
try.
to.
Yeah, niggas try. Niggas try to cancel me. Yeah, that's kind of tough.
Yeah, a couple of times. Yeah.
Niggas is probably going to try to cancel me on my next second channel video, so that's kind of tough.
Was it the Brianna Green?
Yeah, I'm
one?
getting Brianna Green the fuck out of here. I'm tired of her trash content. Just horrible. Just god-awful
What do you
content.
think about trash content, Sneako?
It's okay. I mean, I used to get more angry about it, but like I don't think that Waleed, for example, thinks his content. He said himself he doesn't even watch his videos. I guess you can call that trash content.
Facts. I think.
Yeah,
it is. Yep.
I think
Sounds
that
about right.
applies.
Is that fair? I don't want to diss him, but
I mean, he dissed himself. So I'm-
yeah, he's literally, yeah. I don't want to ruin his reputation, by the way.
Oh, no,
Go watch
no.
his videos. Go like and subscribe. Noti Gang or whatever the fuck.
he's an editor, and he edits.
Yeah, he's a good editor. I don't know his videos. I'm dissing videos I haven't seen.
Yeah,
But trash content is just
Apparently-
not, I don't watch it. I don't watch like videos like
Like the
that.
mumble
apparently,
rap on YouTube.
You ever
apparently,
like watch it, but like you get a lot of enjoyment in like how bad it is though.
Like
Like
in
it's
an
so
ironic
bad
way.
that like it's
Yeah,
like
it's
oh my
enjoyable,
god,
yes.
this is brutal to watch. This
that
is
used
great
to be
stuff.
how I started watching DDG's videos and be like, whoa, this is like really low effort. This is he's literally just there like in his car popping his pimples in the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a while, just like I kind of got used to his life and everything, and I know it's bad. It's like reality TV. Like I watch him like I like women watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
but we're not talking about that because like I think you get to a certain age group where you just know that what he's doing is like just very simplistic content.
Yeah.
We're talking about people who believe that they're trying their hardest or potentially putting some type of effort into it. Because DDG clearly knows like
that this is
he's putting like when he's pranking them, he knows like the camera is like right there and everybody can
and
see
he's flirting with the girl
it.
for-
Like, he knows that. That's true. Like, but I'm talking, and if you like try to like say something to him, he's not gonna get upset about it because he knows for a fact like this is what it is. But I'm talking about like people who like
try in
who
the bad.
sincerely believe that they're doing something good. And then like you look back and you're like, man, this is so bad that it's actually funny how bad it is.
who comes to mind like that? I can't think of anything like that.
Oh, we had a whole section in early stage, like Annoying TV had a couple of videos where it's like, man, that's bad. But Brianna Green is worse. Brianna Green is so worse.
We're name dropping a lot today.
I already said this before. Brianna Green is so bad that I actually want to take back what I said about Annoying TV because she makes Annoying TV look like
I can't fucking stand this guy.
No.
Bro. I can't stand this guy.
Brianna
bro.
Green is so bad. She makes Annoying TV look like Prime H3H3. Like that's how bad Brianna Green is.
Prime H3H. That I love those videos.
Exactly. She makes Annoying TV's videos look like Prime H3H3 videos.
I don't know.
What's your
any of
favorite
these
video by her?
One of those videos where she was in DDG's closet and wearing his
people. Oh,
robe.
I know her. Yeah, that shit's bad. Yeah. That shit is trash.
Yeah. So
It's
that's
okay. Like
but I find it like hilarious. Like how many times you gonna record in DDG's closet? Like, come on. We all know. Like, come on.
I respect anybody like trying to get to the bag, especially now this year. Like I've removed any judgment I had of morality and what is. I really don't care what people do as long as they're trying to make money. If you don't fuck me over, I don't really care. That's how I see it.
Yeah. So when I say these,
What'd you say?
He's one of y'all closets.
yeah, go in his closet. He got a walk-in closet, bro.
It's actually my office. So
Yeah, just do like
Just
2 or 3 videos.
Just play with his game.
Just do 2 or 3 videos saying you in Agent's closet, and you'll be good, bro.
Yeah, this is Agent's gaming set.
But do that like 2 or 3 times though. Do that 2 or 3 times.
One long video and break it up.
Yeah.
3 intros.
3 intros with an outro, that like a Nike outro to make it 8 minutes long, so you can get multiple ad spots.
Mid-rolls.
Yeah, get those mid rolls, and then just redo that like 2 or 3 more times and upload them, and then like try to call Agent up, and then like kind of bring him in the room so he can be in the thumbnail.
Or like scream his name even though if he's not downstairs.
Yeah, just scream his name out. So like people be like, "Oh my goodness, I can look at Agent on another channel," and like you'll probably get like 15,000 views. Yeah. So yeah, like that type of content to me is just like it's so piss poor, but it's funny though, because like I just can't see anybody like spending their day doing that type of content thinking that it's constructive enough to like continue to do it.
You ever see the Dobre brothers, Lucas and Marcus?
I watched one of the commentary guys. Is that Danny Gonzalez or
One of those the white dudes with the hair.
I'm blanking out his name. He's from Florida.
You know what I'm talking about? Like they got this hair.
I watched him react to his shit, but I've never actually genuinely watched the Dobre people.
Are they genetically related?
Yeah, they're all
Drew Gooden, that's what I was thinking about.
Drew Gooden, yeah,
the white dude with the hair. Yeah,
I like.
They're all related. There's like 6 of those brothers, and they make the.
There's 6 of them.
There's a lot of them. There's more than like 3. There's like 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Big family.
Their videos are just like they're. At first, I was getting mad when I watched it because they had like 12 million views, and then after a while, you just get amused that like people honestly think it's real. Like the prank videos they were doing, they like did sleeping pranks with their dad, and they would all carry the mattress into the river.
Oh, into the river and act like the dad would never wake up.
Like broad daylight, and the sun's flashing in his face, and he's like sleeping like this.
And then like
Respect it though. I mean,
but that type of
12 million views on that. That's. I respect that.
You just really thinking.
I visualize that content. They picked up a mattress and put it on a river, and he still didn't wake up.
They picked up a man in a mattress
In broad daylight, yeah.
Broad daylight, drove
it on a
him.
truck, and it's like bumping on the road, and he's like fake sleeping on the road.
He drove for 5 miles.
This is just weird role play.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like improv comedy, but it's filmed.
Kids like that. You know what I'm thinking about? Like between 4 and 12 years old, they think that's real. Like, oh my gosh. I would have woke up his dad. I can't believe his dad is.
You know how dumb you had to be as a kid, bro. Like if
I was not that stupid.
My
That's
parents,
something. I don't think I was that dumb.
Like, I can't understand kids watching that. I
I
was
can
not
see lower
that
the
fucking
TV
dumb.
bad. He's awake. This is terrible content. This is terrible. I'm gonna get big and I'm gonna make YouTube better.
But see, that's it. But the only reason why I even think like that, like there's ingenious to it because their audience is obviously children. But they're not marketing themselves so much to be children where they can potentially lose the ad spots and have videos that are made for children type of thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like to some degree, I can see how that's
Marcel, your feet are in horrible condition today.
ingenious.
Jesus.
It's somewhere I can see that's ingenious, but like when some people like legitimately try to like upload content and it's like, yeah, that's a yikes for me, dog. Like,
big yikes.
Like,
big yikes.
Like it's terrible. Especially though for like someone like me, I put so much time and effort into my videos crafting.
Bro, you just zoom into goddamn NBA screenshots and talk over them.
Yeah, how long does it take you
What
to
a
edit
shit
those
take.
videos? The NBA vids.
Too long.
More than a day?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, not like 24 hours straight.
But now you have writers like that write your opinions.
I've never had writers. I never wrote scripts. Is all.
Yeah,
Marcel, you were telling me. Marcel, you told me that Robert writes your opinions for you.
I've never read a script
you
a day in
trust
my
his
life.
basketball opinion more.
Everything that I do on my videos off the top of my head,
Off the dome.
right then and there.
Off the tip.
No cap. What? What'd you say? Off the what?
He said off the top.
Tip.
I heard too.
He said off the tip.
There's a synonym for
He
head.
I'm mad comfortable right now.
All right, Sneako.
It's a synonym.
We're gonna keep it pushing.
You know what a synonym is, Marcel, right?
I know it is.
What is it?
I'm going to ignore the fact that you said something is coming off my tip, though. So that's what I'm ignoring.
You want to hit that before I bust it open?
Yeah. You're acting wild over there,
I'm not gonna
John.
lie. Before I realized you were reciting some shit he previously said, I was caught off guard.
And you taking that shit to the tip?
Hey, man.
All right, nigga. Yeah, it's sus as shit.
Hey, Sneako. So you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Are you? What?
Yeah.
Married to that bag, right?
No. I got a real live woman.
Wow, she's not dead.
She's called Benji. She's called Benji.
No. She got a real name and stuff, but right now I'm married to the money because she can't even come back. She's in Barcelona and she don't have a visa. You can't get a visa right now.
That's that phantom talk right there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe for her. Never mind.
No, for Europeans you can't.
Oh,
When the last time you seen her?
It's been 4 months now. We were just on the phone. We realized, it's been 4 months.
hey, okay.
Damn,
Now I have a lot of
I want to
questions.
say this brings up a lot of questions.
First thing.
And 6 months since she left to Europe. And so like I visited her in London in September, but only for a week.
Why is she in Europe? If you don't mind me asking.
She's from France.
Okay.
But I met her in LA and that she lived in New York, so like that worked out.
How long have you been dating?
We met in January and then we started dating in the beginning of quarantine. Isn't that crazy? Like so many relationships failed, but we started quarantining together like 2 months after we met. So like we instantly got, because we got along. We just
Whoa,
like it was
2 months in.
Yeah.
Inspiring. Low waited 3 months.
To quarantine.
So to move in with his girl.
Move in? What? No. Like to be in a relationship. Took me 3 months to be in. Like
They moved in together in 3 months.
to make it official.
Yeah.
I needed an apartment.
Actually, no, 2 months.
You got a ring yet?
Yo, I don't know. Sometimes like people make fun of me, like she's just trying to get a green card. You know, she needs.
You're talking about being engaged?
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, it's for the visa. You know what I'm saying? I would get a European passport. Why am I saying this on camera?
I'm gonna say, why are you saying this?
Hey,
You
Caleb.
said,
No.
You said it a little too freely.
I love her. She's great and everything, but we have had that discussion. Yeah, and I never thought I would ever get married.
Hey, I'll let you know right now. I don't know the dynamics of your relationship, but it is fucking impossible to get a visa in this country. You had to do something incredibly, like you had to be an entertainer, a teacher, or have a work visa, or have direct family, a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, a son, a daughter. If you don't have one of those, to get a visa becomes hard. And even with the work visas, you actually have to prove that you're doing a job a regular American can't, which is such a hard fucking case to make. It's very hard to get one. And I know that because I'm here on one.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Why don't you get a citizenship? You don't think you could?
I can, but I can't really because Waleed's visa is connected to mine. And if I get a green card, then Waleed won't have a visa anymore. So I'm just holding my visa for now. But it is an interesting situation. Honestly, I didn't even know you were in a relationship. I was just trying to bait you into saying you were in one. But now I'm curious though. But now I'm curious though.
People are always confused about that because it's kind of open right now.
It's an open relationship?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You think she's gonna watch this?
I hope not.
Right,
okay, so wait, you're in an open relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me about that.
Well, wait,
How'd that work?
Oh, we're serious? Hold on.
Yeah, it's an open relationship.
Like how open? Like
Wide
Like
open?
you have to run it
Like-
by her? What you about to do, or you just?
Nah. I'm not gonna tell. I don't want to give her the details. But she can't even come to the States right now. What, you expect me not to like
of
get some
course.
pussy in like 4 months? Like,
course.
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna ask you.
Of course,
You know what I'm
of course.
saying?
I like that. I like that realistic talk.
yeah,
Right there.
that we have an honest conversation. I'm not gonna tell you. You're not gonna tell me. But I still like she's my main bitch. Like I love that girl. But
Main bitch.
yeah,
I like that. I like that. That's that 2021 talk right there. I like that. That's that honesty talk
Get him
right
a cane
there.
and get some
I was
fur.
about to ask
Hey,
because
I mean,
you know I'm
I love this. I love this.
Like, I was always-
Hey, let's get into this talk.
I was always real
I'm
pessimistic
I'm sorry,
about
Lily, don't watch this.
I was always real pessimistic about long distance relationships, but you know what I'm saying.
You ain't got to be no more. This nigga about to tell you all the keys.
so
You
you
ain't
know
got
what I'm
to
saying?
tell her. You
I feel the
good,
same
bro.
way. Like I was pescatarian around it too.
You was what?
Pescatarian.
What'd you say? You said pescatarian about like you confused about relationships.
Pescatarian.
What? You're a
You were pairing
pescatarian?
around with the idea of an open relationship.
What did you say?
I said Presbyterian.
Yeah, pescatarian.
What are we
about-
talking about now?
What are
Yeah.
we talking about?
He's a little slow. John can't pronounce certain words. Don't mind
He
him.
said parrying, right? Is that a word?
No, he said pescatarian.
Okay.
No, what did you say?
I'm not
You
gonna lie.
said-
I forgot the original word, bro.
I'm not gonna lie either.
When you like skeptical? When you like skeptical?
Okay, skeptical. Just say that word.
Okay.
Just say words you know, John.
I do know what that means.
So like You're in an open relationship. I guess that makes sense. I was about to say she can't be in Barcelona, fine, and then not fuck anybody. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I like to think that it's only open one way though, so I wouldn't say wide open. Hopefully,
Wow, you're just
What do you mean by that?
selfish.
What do you mean by
shit.
that? Like she can't fuck nobody,
no,
but
she can, but like
she's not.
She
though.
don't even want to think
she
about
don't do
that
She don't
shit.
do that. Yeah, but she could.
Nah, don't.
Oh,
don't
okay,
do
so
that.
you just
This nigga's in denial about an open relationship.
That's hard. That's
He
the
knows
hard
he's
thing about it.
in.
Because you want to tell yourself that you're like, she's not doing nothing.
she's
but
not
it's
doing
like,
okay, but she must be like pretty great for you to be even going through all of that, right?
Yeah. It's like the first real serious relationship I've been in.
How old are
And
you?
I'm 22. She's 27. So like that's why.
Oh man, same type of time. Okay.
I like that. I like
I
that.
like older women too. We
I
say
like
that all
that.
the
Yeah, I
time.
like
I'm
that.
22
I like
too.
that. I like that.
How old is your girl?
Huh?
He ain't got one.
No.
That's really the wrong nigga to ask.
Yeah.
He
You
can't
like
even.
cougars? You ever fuck a girl in like in her 40s?
I think the oldest like 37.
Damn.
37.
I ain't gonna lie. I think 45 is like that
oldest?
was my limit. Yeah, I can't go.
What did it feel
I
like?
touched the
Is
pussy
it-
of a 40-year-old, but I didn't put it in yet.
Does it feel different?
I'm mentally it do. Mentally, because in your head, you know, like she's older. Like you looking at it like.
But did it like physically feel different? Like
Oh,
is
pussy.
it wider?
No, it's yeah.
It's the
But
same?
actually, to me, it was better because she was actually experienced. Like she knew.
Yeah.
She
They know what
started
they
putting
doing.
So
that
she knew
shit
some
on me.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
knew
put that
some
shit on me. Like,
Yeah, what she
and
did?
ever since then, I like my nipples licked. No cap.
And being
Marcel's
dominated.
a nasty dog back in the day, but he put it in.
Nigga, don't. What's wrong with you,
Yeah,
nigga?
he's a nasty dog.
Stop.
Think about that. He's a dog. He's a dog.
All right. So back to this
dog.
semi-open relationship that you're in, or at least the one way.
Nah, it's definitely both. But I don't think about it. I try not to.
So
You
you
don't
don't
try
try
eat you up
to.
inside.
Huh?
You don't think about it gonna eat you up inside. Like you start thinking about.
Not really. I mean, if she does, she does. To be honest, like everybody cheats. I've accepted that everybody's gonna cheat.
Not
so it's
me.
just like why not accept?
I'm in a
No, I'm on
relationship,
the
so don't
same-
say that.
I'm on
I'm
the
not going
same-
to.
everybody cheats.
No,
No, I
Everybody
get that, but
cheats.
what he's
Stop.
basically saying, bro,
Everybody
is
cheats.
that temptation exists, and given enough temptation, everyone will fold.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
that what
That's
you're
facts.
saying?
Everybody at least wants to cheat. I don't believe anybody's truly
No.
monogamous. I don't fucking believe that.
No,
see
stop
another
saying
low.
these things.
You don't want to fuck another girl?
No, I
You,
do
you
not.
never watch porn?
Me watching porn does not mean I want to fuck
Yes,
the
it
porn
is.
star.
That means
That's
your girl's not
exactly
enough.
what
I
it
want to fuck the porn star.
Yeah.
Why are you watching if you have a girl?
Just jerk off to your girl's pictures.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I
don't
don't
get
think
you
about it.
up?
I'm trying to think when the last time I watched porn in the past like 6 months.
Here we go.
Look at this guy pretending like
Look
you
at
know,
this guy.
Just talking about porn
What's
on
a
being
simp?
deleted.
Where's
You
your-
just said you like your nipples getting licked and you don't watch porn. That doesn't make sense.
Who's gonna
Doesn't
lick my
add up.
nipples while I'm watching porn? nigga?
You, bro.
I don't know how to fucking drew correlations to my nipples being licked and watching
Yeah, you
porn.
got 2 hands, don't you?
I mean, no, I mean, so. Hey, no cap. I'm trying to remember when the last time I even like dead ass watch porn like that.
I watched like a couple weeks ago when I found out Pornhub's library was being marked, and I was like, oh, but there's a couple of videos.
Just some of my favorites might get tossed out.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, let me just check in on these real quick.
I watched it heavy, like I think a month or so ago because it was free or something. Cause
What's heavy?
they said, no, I was watching it. I was watching heavy because they said it was free.
What's heavy?
What does that mean? How much is that?
A heavy amount,
What does that mean?
Like
15
3
pounds
times,
worth.
like 3 times a day, 3 times a week.
No, probably like once a day.
That's heavy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't just be sitting there watching. I be bored at home. But it was like doing the.
There's
pandemic.
no way you're scrolling through porno. There's no way.
No, they was like, but I was
There's no way
curious.
you-
No, I
there's
was
no way you go
curious.
through your
subscriptions.
Remember?
Checking out the homepage.
No. I'm just curious because it's like they said it was free because it was promoted stay at home, so they let all the premium shit free. So I was
Yeah, I
like,
know
let me
that.
just see what all this stuff is.
Nigga, there's no way you were scrolling through fucking Pornhub like it was YouTube.
Scroll through like Pinterest.
Yo,
was
you're
gonna be like that.
I've done that too.
Yeah,
You're just
'cause it's like- it's
Y'all
free.
browsing, you know. Oh,
Yeah,
and
'cause
and you're
it's
not
like-
jerking off.
you're like, I'll watch that later. You keep a tab open here, there. You click it, scroll through the
Y'all are
recommendations.
sick niggas, bro.
No, I can't.
I've never in my life.
I occasionally, but it's like I'd rather have a girl. I have rotation, so it's like I just watch it. It's
How deep is your
interesting.
rotation, John?
Huh?
How deep is it?
Ew.
Like how many women is in your rotation, bro?
Yeah, let's start with Mars. No, my fault. No, that's
Oh, you
not
can't
fault.
say that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Y'all niggas are
Well, he said he has a rotation. I'm
bugging.
curious. I got some
Rotation,
questions,
maybe
man.
watching this.
All right. Anyway, going back to your girl potentially fucking other men. So like when you accepted that, like when that was a thing that you accepted, like how did that go over your mental?
I think I've accepted it a while ago. I really think that everybody cheats. Everybody at least wants to, and we should just acknowledge that. And that shouldn't end a relationship. Like with her, it's just we've not okay. You know, if you fuck someone at a club at the end of the night one time, like all right,
Yeah, that's cool. Just let me know.
don't even let me know.
No, he said don't.
Don't let me know. I don't want to know, but
I
just
want to know so I can know that I won't feel bad about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know, I'm gonna feel bad. I'll be guilty. We're gonna eat a dinner and talk about how much you love me, and I'm just like, love you too, but I'll be them cheeks too. You know what I'm saying? But if you tell me, yeah, I slipped up, I'm like, you bitch. What you mean you slipped up?
but
that's
to
not-
us, it's not slipping up.
I'm about to say it's not slipping up to them.
Huh?
It's not slipping up.
They say it's accidental.
No, to them it's not because they know they're
So
doing it.
would you argue that's like a healthier way of going about things?
Yes, yeah, I think so.
Because so there's two like different ways of looking at it. One is like I honestly believe like you gain a lot of happiness and freedom in being disciplined, which means like by restricting yourself from doing some of the things you enjoy, you actually gain a lot of freedom, in my opinion. And so I've been trying to work on my discipline. So there's that because it does take some discipline to be tempted. You got girls looking at you here.
Being
You
what?
have opportunity
Especially
to
if you
fuck
popping.
here.
Being what? Being what?
Tempted.
Oh, I thought I heard something else.
You popping with a following.
I thought I heard a voice crack.
Tall.
Yo,
No,
the
you did.
DMs.
But at the same time, it might just be healthier to like just acknowledge the fact that listen, this is literally a possibility. This shit happens. It's actually very fucking common. And so if you guys really care about each other, then why is that can make or break something? And I remember when before all the entanglement stuff, and I think Lo brought up the fact that Will was in like an open relationship or whatever. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
it's interesting. I wish more people that were in like open relationships would talk about it because I'm actually curious about why they decide to be in one and why they think like it's better than monogamy, which is what I feel like a lot of people are used to.
Will Smith was not in an open relationship. That boy was hurt.
He was. No, he was.
That was
Look at his
damage
eyes.
control.
I felt
He
his
was.
pain.
He
That
was.
was damage control.
He literally was in the open. They've been
I mean,
said
he's
this.
saying that now because he's Will Smith.
No,
They're
no,
like,
they've
Will
been saying it for years. That was a known thing that they were in an open
That man was
relationship.
hurt. That boy said entanglements. He was trying to be funny about it. They were hurt. You could see it in his eyes. Like they probably were open, but you don't want to know that. You going on blast? Like
No, I don't think it was that. I think it's that it wasn't that he knew. Is that it was a person that he knew.
It has
Like
been
if
in
she
our
was
face.
fucking your best friend with that, like
Yeah, that's nah.
know
That's
what I'm
just
saying?
common courtesy. You just don't do that.
yeah, and Jada didn't have no common courtesy. He was fucking a nigga that was in their house. That's crazy.
like in her house, like that nigga you cool with your son. That dude be hanging with your son.
Which is wild.
That's
This
that
nigga's
is
porn
wild.
scene.
yeah, these niggas just hanging with Jaden down the hallway.
Scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a porn scene.
Yo, August, I'm gonna go out and be with my dad and drop some box water off. But I'll be back home soon. All right. And,
I like how you made it a realistic scenario.
Like, for real.
Some boxed water.
Yo, Jada, I'm gonna do something with the Fresh Prince. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, you hold it down. August, my boy, I love you. You be good. You be good.
Stop.
All right, well,
And this nigga's beating the
appreciate you.
cheeks for like literally 2 days straight.
He was beating them cheeks for a minute. It been in our face the whole time. When you start seeing the timeline of all the times they've been together.
Yeah, but I think the reason why is because sex is like it's such an intimate
I understand.
thing.
I understand what you're saying about discipline and all that. I just like dopamine too much, and you're different than me on that. I don't have the self control that guys like you have to
Damn,
constantly
that's
do
crazy.
that.
That's a lot. That's good self awareness though.
Yeah, I like.
So who brought it up first? Like, did you bring it up? You like, yo, baby, I love dopamine so much that I need to
That's not what I'm saying.
I need to start fucking other women while you're out.
How you even bring something like that?
Yeah, how you
up?
bring that up? You brought up dopamine? Is that what you said?
I think she had a problem with her ex with that because she's been traveling around all the time, like going back and forth from Europe. And she said her last boyfriend was like always like, "I miss you," and like crying on the phone, and she was just like trying to.
crying on the phone.
Yeah,
That nigga's up.
exactly. Exactly.
Never in my life.
That dude actually, he found my YouTube channel and saw the videos I made with my girl, and then he like texted my girl all this long shit about like he's just douchebag, he's an asshole, he's not the right one for you.
He sounds like a nice guy.
And he's
He
a
sounds like a
bitch.
nice guy.
And you
Bitch,
are
what the fuck? I'm about to say he's a bitch. That's what he is.
like this dude Sneako. He's not the one.
He's not for you. He's an
The
asshole.
fuck is a 1 minute podcast?
Imagine.
I understand. Like, I'm here forever.
Man,
Forever I'm here.
So when are y'all thinking like, or is there like a plan or understanding when she's coming back? Like, how long do you think this is gonna last?
She wants to move to Barcelona. She recently told me. I knew that she was gonna say that, and she wants me to move with her.
Wow.
Damn, to Barcelona?
I've never been there. Barcelona. I've never been there.
How long have you been thinking about this? Like,
For a while, because like she would always bitch about New York City, and like during the pandemic, she was getting paranoid all the time. She thinks that New York City in America is obviously it is way crazier than Europe. Europe to relax a little more. They have more sense of a community.
Yeah.
It's what's wild here from the outside looking in. Like this country's wild.
Yeah.
And she was like, her mental was going crazy, and I knew she was gonna say that, but I don't know about Barcelona. I don't even speak a word of Spanish. Yeah. London I could fuck with, but
what's that like? Where like you have a partner and like you want to take her seriously, but like she wants to move to Barcelona. And I can't imagine that's like what you were planning on doing if you didn't meet her.
I never thought about that once in my life.
Big change.
So how do you handle a situation like that?
I mean, I'll check it out. When I can go, I'll probably try to stay with her for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month. If I like it, we'll see what happens. I mean, YouTube, you could do this shit anywhere. Like, there's no need. We can do this job wherever we want.
You gotta start speaking Spanish when you do it over there.
Nah.
No, you might have to.
You gotta start dancing too.
I mean, how are you gonna do like 1 minute podcasts in English where everybody speaks Spanish? Exactly. And you can't do that.
You can't do it.
So you're actually gonna have to learn another language.
I guess I can keep traveling. I think a lot of people, you guys are probably the same. Like, you never really want to have a home base. Like, maybe you want your main crib, but it's like your relation. You want to have an open relationship with the world.
Yeah.
Ideally, you have a crib in every spot. You know.
I ain't never thought about it like that. Yeah, because I do want to kind of just have like a bunch of different homes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Different cities.
I don't mind being in Atlanta.
Okay. The world, I'm a walking erection.
Don't you have a moment?
Yeah, I did have a moment.
You just had a moment? Nigga harmonized with fucking erection.
The word erection.
The word erection is wild. No, actually, I don't mind having a base in Atlanta, so.
But you would like to have a crib in different places, right?
Don't really care that much about it, no.
You don't think about that?
No.
Just one?
I mean,
I want like real estate, like rental property, but all.
But you don't want to have a place to travel to. Like, I want to be like, oh, look, I want to go to Paris for 3 months, and I'll just go to my crib.
No, they don't think like that here, bro.
Like
they
an
don't think like
Airbnb,
that.
like an Airbnb, maybe a timeshare, nice little condo.
But where you grew up in New York all your life?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's your background?
Like racially?
Yeah.
My mom's Filipino, my dad's Haitian, like half black, half white.
Okay.
Below Asian.
Oh, okay.
He was in the streets?
Huh?
He was in the streets?
Not really, nah.
So you both parents grew up with both parents?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I can tell.
Nice, healthy.
Yeah, I can tell you speak very well English. Look, man.
That's not how it works.
Very good English, you're supposed to say.
Yeah, I did that on purpose as a joke. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Right?
Y'all don't get the joke. Come on, guys. Because
Marcel, I missed that joke.
I grew up with one parent, so I purposely decided to speak poor English.
Oh, would you have a threesome with your girl?
That's a good question.
I hate when people ask that question, like, with 2 guys or with 2 girls. Why is that even a discussion?
It's not really a threesome if you can't fuck the third party.
Yeah, a lot of people ask that. Like, oh, I would.
Oh, he might be able to fuck the third party. You ask this nigga if he go both ways. He bi, what's the sexuality? You ask him that.
The way he just phrased that question made it obvious that he obviously didn't want 2 guys in the threesome.
Yeah,
right.
But his girl is an open relationship, right?
What's that mean?
What she said, we having a threesome night, and she just brought another guy, and he was in there waiting on you.
Yo,
like he wanted you more than she wanted you. Like, he applied on you.
That's a wild. That's a wild. Yeah, I say that's a good thing though, because I be telling people.
That's what your girl wanted. It's her birthday. That's all she wanted, to have a threesome with you. She didn't want nothing else.
What would you do? I don't know what I would do.
I asked the question. I'm glad.
Man, we can celebrate another time.
I'm about to say she's gonna be disappointed.
Over. You only get one birthday. Like, she already ready.
No, she'll get one next year.
Huh?
She'll get one next year.
You got a birthday every year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Next year. You gotta do it 1 year. I would do it. Like
actually, I don't have to do it 1 year. I actually don't have to be in a threesome with another nigga.
So, how challenging would you say it is relative to? I'm sure. Well, I actually don't know. Have you been in a regular relationship before?
Yeah, they didn't last long though, and I always thought about cheating. That was the big one with my girlfriend before. Is like I wanted to cheat all the time because she went to a different college.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, I'm being honest, bro. Like, she went to it. So, okay, let me explain.
No, because you say you're doing long distance though. It's not.
Okay, no, it's not even that long distance.
No, he's talking about a girl down the street at the bodega. Like, this thing's like, y'all, I swear to cheat all the time.
She was going to a different school. I was living in Long Island. She was living in Brooklyn. And it's like, it's 40 minutes away.
It's not that
far. Listen.
Hey.
Man. You said you 30 minutes away? Fuck this. Where Ashley at? Ashley, my girl tripping. My girl tripping. She's 30 minutes away.
and she lived in Brooklyn.
Bro, I've been to New York like 10 times. That's not a far drive.
That's a train ride.
That's the thing. She didn't want to take the train. I had a car, so every time we'd have to hang out, I have to pick her up and bring her back. She would say like, "Would you let your daughter go on the train?" I'm like, "Yes, I would." She was too bougie to go on the train.
How old were you? Yeah.
And she's 20. She was 20. I was like 20.
Let's start slandering
Why
women now.
would she ask you, huh? Why would she
Yeah,
ask
would
you
your
a question?
daughter go on the
That
train?
rhetorical question is dumb. Because
Stupid. If she
you
actually
want me to
asked-
treat your girl like you treat your daughter? Like that don't
But
make
I
no
would actually
sense.
put my daughter in train if she lives in New York. She's gonna
I would.
have to one day
Every
learn how to
day.
get a train.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just tell her the trains to avoid, the stations to never get off on.
Or just don't go too late. Like, yeah, past 11 o'clock maybe. But at like 5, you can't take the train for 30 minutes, and I'll pick you up from the station. She didn't want to do that. So then I wanted to cheat half the time. If I
So that just means y'all weren't that wasn't like a healthy
Okay,
relationship.
so compared to that relationship right there where you wanted to cheat.
well, I was seeing her like twice a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, so of course the other 5
that ain't
days
enough.
in the week.
That ain't enough.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Wait. Twice a week isn't enough?
Hell no.
So you're a sociopath, so I get this in like twice a week might be too much for you.
Twice a week isn't enough?
Because twice,
Okay, what's just right for you?
at least 4 to 5.
Are you out of your
Because
fucking mind?
we're not gonna fuck every day. I'm gonna be able to just see you and hang out.
You know you do more things than fuck, right?
But I know if I'm seeing you twice, we fucking. What else we got? I only seen you twice.
Yeah, then you have to fuck.
nigga-
And now,
voice- he think lose
my
his
voice
voice.
gone.
That was
But
Garage 2.
That was Garage 2.
Garage 2.
But like, if we just 2 days after 3 weeks of seeing you,
Why are
Oh,
you?
3 weeks. So that's not enough time.
No, but I'm saying
wait, hold
if
on.
I
What
see
you talking
you-
about right now? You live in the same city as your girl.
and I'm seeing her twice a week,
And what's the appropriate time to see your girl when you live in the same city
4 or
as her?
5 times.
4 to 5 times.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Maybe 6.
But I'd never get in a relationship.
I'm gonna say this nigga will never get married because God forbid this nigga wakes up
Because
to
you're a YouTuber,
somebody.
bro. Like all the YouTubers who are really on their shit like that, they always say that because they're too focused on work
Yeah.
to like have
Can
time for
you
a girl.
imagine me having to spend 4 to 5
That's so
days
normal.
with somebody?
That's
so
normal.
normal.
That's like
That's
those are girls
normal.
that want
So
to
regular.
That's regular. That's so
When you're a
regular.
YouTuber, like that,
my
Ain't that right, Marcel? How many
Like,
times you see
2
your girl?
is the
Like 4 or
fucking
5.
max.
Exactly. What?
2 is the maximum.
But Cash is in a relationship.
But he lives with his girl.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine waking up to her every day.
Oh no, but that's one thing. I'm talking about like you guys are doing things. Like you either go out or you watching a movie that night, like something is planned.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's not.
You're not
I'm
just
not
always
talking
a week.
about
You're not
that.
doing
No,
something
no.
every day.
Yeah, you're not doing something
Okay,
every day. No,
okay.
But it's like
down.
seeing you, like
This nigga's like, you gotta do an event every day.
oh
for 4 days.
no, just seeing her.
Yeah,
like,
no, just seeing her and chill.
like
That's what I'm
Monday
talking
she
about.
may slide
But
through.
even
She
if
may
you don't live together though, 4 or 5 is still a lot.
no, it's not.
You have to link with a girl that you're seeing. You're in a relationship with 4. No,
When you
this
say
one-
link,
hold
what
on.
do
When
you
you
mean?
mean
It's not
see
really a
her,
link.
That's not really a link. That's my girl.
FaceTime? Can you FaceTime work, or you have to see her in person? 4
All
or 5
right, then
times?
she'll get some
You're a
real dick.
sociopath. You're a sociopath.
That's why-
That's crazy.
Questioning if
Hey,
I have to see my
think about
girlfriend in
this.
person.
Think about this.
Oh.
If you talking to a girl and you only see her twice, she's fucking somebody else
Yeah.
because you don't got enough
Look,
time.
that
for
nigga's
her.
like,
No,
okay.
But okay, so listen.
If she with me 4 to
That
5,
nigga's like, okay.
if she's with me
I'm
4 to
dating.
5,
Fucking somebody else.
I'm
Bro,
dating. The girls I talk to, I see them once a week. So I
Yeah.
assume
You're
they're fucking
dating.
something
They
else
talk
too.
to
But
the
you're
other-
dating. We're talking about somebody
I
you're in a
get that.
relationship with.
So in a relationship,
why would I only see her twice?
I'm not in no relationship with somebody I think is gonna be cheating, bro. I promise you that, man.
But if you with a girl 4 to 5 times a week, maybe 6, she had 1 day to cheat.
No. But here's the thing, though. You shouldn't have to suffocate her with your time so she doesn't cheat,
not
man.
Not
That's what the
suffocating.
fuck a 4 to 5 times a week is, bro.
I'm about to say a long time. So Monday she may just pull up. She may cook a little bit, eat, watch a movie. Tuesday I may be busy. Wednesday we go do something. Thursday I may get my work done early. See her. She may pull up, cook breakfast, do something. You know what I'm saying? She go about her day. We'll link up later on.
You're acting like these are like 8 or 12-hour shifts.
I don't like
spending
sleeping
with somebody.
alone. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
a fact.
like you need something.
Why though?
I like a little butt.
Why? Let's
stomach
talk about
action,
this.
you know,
Let's
little
talk about this.
big
What
spoon,
the
little
fuck is
spoon.
wrong with sleeping alone, bro? Remember that
Everything.
night like 8 months ago where I joked about
It
it, but I
wasn't
was
8
kind of
months ago.
serious?
It wasn't 8 months ago.
How long ago was it?
This is like literally like a couple weeks ago. So let's cut the cap.
Okay, why are you lying live on the podcast right now?
Yo, so again, wait.
No,
So
but no,
wait, do you have girls you just like sleep with? Like you don't actually fuck because you don't like sleeping alone?
Right now, nah. I think that feels like more. That to me is more cheating than actually fucking.
Yeah. I don't like
'cause
having
it's
Like,
too
you
people.
agree with
intimate.
that? Yeah, like I think
Okay.
that'd be weird.
So you don't mind just sloppy fucking and move on?
If it's a condom, it's not really cheating.
Wait, what?
Say that again.
That's the first.
Say it one more time. You
Say it one more time, bro.
Yeah.
If you use a condom, it's not really cheating.
Oh yeah, write it down. That's going down in the books. It's going down in the
But
books.
why would it not be a condom though?
Because you're not even touching her. It's just like
Oh, it makes sense.
I know, but no, I'm saying, but like, what?
You're not even really.
But it would always
on.
be a condom though.
But no, the condom's on it. So
You don't use a
touch
condom
it.
with your main bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
You do?
Personally, as long as I don't want a child, I would be. But that's just because I really can't afford a child right now, man.
Nah, to answer your question, no, I don't.
Yeah, you should.
no,
I mean, there's other methods. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
my girl that if I wear
I
a
didn't
condom,
cheat
it's
because
not
I had a
cheating.
condom on. Like really, like I
She
didn't
just like
touch
a
her.
shot.
Like my
You ever
condom
didn't
was
exchange
fucking.
juices or anything?
Condom was fucking not
So
me.
you don't kiss either?
We use a condom on the mouth too.
Like, this nigga lied.
So you
we
do
don't
like
exchange juices when we're kissing.
Look,
Man, nigga,
you
get
use-
out of here.
So how you do foreplay? Yeah, I guess
He
you
ain't
can
doing
kiss her
all that.
neck.
He
only
just straight
some-
to the pussy.
Some girls you kiss, some girls you don't kiss.
No, he not doing foreplay with these random chicks.
Nah, I kiss all the girls. I don't understand how you fuck a girl without kissing.
It's some girls you can't.
You
Some
ain't
girls you
know
gotta
that? What
just.
are we talking
You
about?
ain't
That's
have to
still
like.
intimate.
You have to at least like kiss her neck.
How do you
or
initiate
Yeah,
it?
you can
gotta
do a
do
neck. You can
something.
do a neck,
You
or
just
you
tell
just
her
trying to
to-
go straight to that.
Just get.
Just go to straight thunder thumbs.
Oh, right away.
Yeah, I mean just warm
That's
it
a
up.
weird transition.
Or
That is.
talk
That's
to
a
her.
very
Get
weird-
her right. Maybe rub it a little bit. Talk to her in her ear,
A massage.
her neck.
Yeah.
But you gotta look at her neck. Some girls have dirty necks.
I've
Can't do
never dated a dirty neck, man.
I've
no,
never
you-
dated a chick where I kiss you on the neck and I could taste how dirty you were. So
You
I
know,
had to
or
pull
I
out.
don't like when I taste perfume. When they put the
Oh well, yeah, I can understand.
or the
that.
makeup when they put the makeup on
Yeah,
their face.
Yeah, and it gets on. Yeah.
Yeah. And I wipe my face in the morning. It's brown.
I just realized my girl doesn't really wear makeup that much.
Yeah,
I like that natural.
that's a good vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah. So you do like a little intimate foreplay with these women.
I mean, I don't see how you can't. You know?
So you do get intimate with them.
Yeah, why are you trying to incriminate me, man?
Yeah, what's
I'm
up with you,
not
bro?
clean this nigga saying what
What's up with you, man?
I'm trying to make sure I get my story straight when I present this to my girl.
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
All right, cool.
But you use a condom with the other ones.
Yeah, I would here in Atlanta. That's actually a choice, even with your main chick. Sometimes, like,
Yeah.
that's
Girls
really
should be on that. Man, you gotta think every girl is cheating.
that is a.
Everybody's cheating. Period. I really
No, I'm
That's
not
okay.
actually.
But-
Stop,
but
stop,
it's
stop.
what you said.
Hey, stop.
No, everybody is cheating.
Hey, stop.
What?
John, I'm not cheating.
The hard
so
truth, bro.
stop.
You wouldn't be so angry at this question if it wasn't true.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to make sure she doesn't like get any ideas that I'm cheating because I don't want to have
You
that
could, though.
conversation. Stop.
I'm not like she's gonna watch this, and he's actually. I see. I've no
Stop, yo,
exaggeration.
you're
Marcel,
bugging
I'm about
her.
to help you out.
Stop.
Marcel is one of the most honorable people I've ever met. I swear to God, because I talk to a lot of different type of men, right?
Right.
And
You're a great boy.
most of them are like they're demons, bro. They don't care. Like they'll just do whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. You're actually honest.
You're a great boy.
That being said, I just believe given enough temptation, you would do it too. Like, bro, if Rihanna came in here and was just shaking her ass on the stripper pole, and
I
like,
tell like,
Rihanna came in here ass out talking about whose nipples I'm sucking. She ain't sucking mine.
getting dominated tonight,
Tonight.
like you would put your hand up, bro.
I would not.
And then your girl would be like that.
Why are you lying?
I would not.
Your girl be mad at you probably. She'll be like, you let Rihanna pass? Like she'll think about it. You know you're not gonna get that opportunity again.
Yeah,
'cause I
that's
understand
less
that.
honorable.
Like what if like her dream guy from like when she was 16 wanted to fuck her? You know what I'm saying? You gonna let her not live out her dreams?
No, I'm actually not going to allow her.
You
to
wouldn't
live
let
her
Brad Pitt
dreams.
fuck your girl?
No,
Brad Pitt.
I let Brad Pitt fuck my girl.
Yeah.
never.
I mean, I wouldn't
never,
let
no.
him, but I mean, if he did, like, what am I gonna say?
No, it's not. I feel the same. I'd be disappointed if the opportunity presented herself and she
Yeah.
said no. I'd be
Nah,
like,
listen.
what are you wasting the bag for?
Yeah.
We're not talking about prostitution.
Whoa!
We're talking
Did you
about-
see that video? It was a video, a dude at Lennox, and he was with his girl, and the dude offered, you know, little public interviews. He was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I'll give you 10,000 cash right now." It wasn't 10,000. It probably maybe 1 or 2K. It was a little bit of cash, but it wasn't 10,000. He was like, "You kiss my man's right here, right now. I'll give you this money right now, 10,000." That's what he said. And the dude was in the back like, no. She was like, "Hey," like, he was like, no. It was very disrespectful. Like,
Yeah.
like he was telling her no, and she already knew from the jump, but he didn't have to finish it. Kiss that nigga on camera in front of him.
You know it's fake, right? You know it's fake.
I don't know.
You know they're not handing out 10K to random people.
It
right?
wasn't 10K, but I'm talking about it may have been like $500 or somebody. They did put in the title, but it gave her some money.
Interesting, John.
You think I got bamboozled?
I know you got bamboozled.
No.
I know you.
If I show you the video, you'll see it. And it was like it was.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. They try to make it real. They try to make it look real. I get that.
You know what a nigga going outside.
So why was somebody recording that?
It was like a public interview. They were just trying to.
And they
see
okayed
couples.
that for it to be uploaded.
Huh?
They okayed it for it to be uploaded.
Yeah, they didn't ask to blur their faces after
Yeah,
that.
none of that.
I don't know. Nigga already went out.
Hey, you
mad.
probably seen this video
Yeah.
on Facebook, huh?
No, it was on
No,
Instagram.
like you on Instagram. That's even
It
worse.
was on World Star, I think.
Oh, that's even worse.
No, World Star's usually like
It's pretty credible.
yeah, that's
Stop.
Yeah,
organic.
100% true.
Oh, wait, where we at in time? I want to make sure I get this straight. I'm gonna get these questions.
39 minutes.
There's actually no fucking way. So check again.
An hour and 22 minutes.
All right, cool. We got good time.
We was talking in the vortex.
I want to go back to YouTube before I give you these must answer questions. So when you are producing your content, like how long does that normally take? Like from start to finish, the idea to the finished product, like uploading.
Recently, the idea is the hardest part.
Okay.
Like, coming up with, and it's hard to really clarify which part is work and which is not. Because a lot of time now, like I'll write a commentary and literally in one take in 5 minutes and then record it right after. But I feel like the week leading up to it, finding inspiration and like coming up with the ideas, all that feels like writing to me. Sometimes I'll take my notebook and walk around thinking of a commentary idea, and that's the writing process. I'm not even writing anything in the notebook, but taking that walk and like going over the ideas in my head, it feels like, so it's hard to really say. It's like my whole life recently has been just about YouTube.
Yeah.
How I manage myself, my brain, like the way I live, all that shows in my videos, I think.
Yeah.
So I think my whole life is work. You know, it all goes into it.
It's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty hard to explain to people like that concept. Like the idea of me, like people just think that I'm just like bullshitting on like Twitter or Instagram or like just watching NBA games. But the reality is like I'm just trying to like gather as much. Yeah, I'm gathering as much talking points and potential like opinions and things I could say in the upcoming video to kind of get a feel for what's like happening in the community at that point. So yeah, I definitely understand that because I think a lot of people don't understand it. I mean, I think that goes for really almost any business owner, like anybody, like they're just constantly working and constantly just thinking about what's next for their business. In terms of YouTubers, like we're just constantly thinking about the next video, even though we may not be actively or physically
people
working
only
on it
consider
right now.
work to be like sitting down writing.
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
That's more than that.
So when it comes to the product right now and what you see moving forward, because you have been talking about, you know, growing and continuously like adding more to what you're doing. What do you see like moving forward for the type of content you're producing and like what people could look for?
I really don't know. I don't have any videos in the bank. I bet you someone like Agent probably has like 6 videos lined up, and I work very week to week.
No, he doesn't.
You don't? You got nothing lined up?
Not for
In your
2K.
hard drive?
Definitely not 2K.
No, not 2K. Yeah.
Or your other channels?
I don't even want to think about 2K. Yeah, with the playback channel, we have a bunch of videos.
We don't. I just watch Albert and Preach and just steal their content and come upstairs and like, let's record this.
People are gonna take you seriously, bro. Marcel, tell me you're joking.
Huh? Come on, guys.
He's not though. What?
Marcel, please, you're giving us a bad look.
Stop, man. Come on, we just
We
keep
haven't
going.
even hit 100,000
We just keep
yet.
going. You keep going.
Hey, yeah, I feel you on that. I like to just live it day by day. Like I don't OD plan. I'll like have a vision for where I want to get to, and I'll let go of it, and I'll just try and do as much productive shit as possible today to just head in that vicinity, because you never really know when you're gonna get there. Shit happens every fucking day. But yeah, the YouTube shit is
A lot of it's just keeping your head right, like
Swear.
stay in the right mental space. I think I learned that from Phantom. He can't really. His videos are so personality based, and he has such a swag when he does videos that he needs to be like on point completely. So if anything is off mentally, like it's gonna fuck up his videos.
yeah, without a doubt.
So he needs to keep that
Phantom
on
is good
point.
energy, man.
Do you ever do a like writer's block or just having that type of
writer's
mental
block every week. Every time I upload,
man.
like I put out a video that I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
How do you like overcome that? Like is it your process?
Traveling has been the best way.
Okay.
Because I feel like when you go to a different environment, I've never been to Atlanta before. Like now I've seen all these things. I'm learning stuff that I've never experienced.
Yeah.
And I'm out of school, so it's harder to.
Oh, you still in school?
Nah, I dropped out like
Yeah,
last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Dropouts. Okay, we
Dropouts.
celebrate
YouTube
dropouts
Yeah,
here.
we sub about that
Yeah,
shit.
saying.
Great.
Fuck college, bro.
Great.
Fuck all that debt and the education they trying to get you with.
Still got a
piece
little
of
bit of
paper.
that. Still
George
got a little
Washington.
bit.
Who?
Oh, we also we got a little bit of that. You know, that's
bit.
cool. You just always mortgage that debt into credit. You know, that's all it
You
is.
stack plaques, not diplomas.
Oh, that's hard. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shut
That's
the fuck
hard.
Oh my god. When my peer-to-peer plaque comes in,
Then the playback.
I'm gonna have 5 plaques and I put them all like right above my bed. And I'm gonna take a wavy photo, bro.
Narcissist.
And it's
You're
gonna
narcissistic.
Yeah.
It's gonna
And
say
they put the little hyphen.
we get
John.
plaques, not
I'm
diplomas.
put on a t-shirt. I said it first.
Nah, I'm gonna steal that shit.
said
It's
it
mine
first.
now.
Yeah,
you know we
that's-
steal shit here on the podcast.
No,
John.
you still shit on the podcast.
You literally just 2 minutes ago said you stole from an entire other channel.
That was jokes.
that out.
Come on, we
And I'm
cutting that
joking
out.
too then.
You're not though.
You dropped out too? You dropped out too?
I just never started.
Oh, okay.
Never started.
Yeah, that's even better right there.
Nah, I think it's cooler to drop out. I think.
I ain't gonna lie, I actually think it is. Cause you get a little bit more street cred when you tell niggas like, I ain't finished
Dropped out,
college. I ain't finished that dumb shit. I was in class, came to the conclusion that this really wasn't working out for me. So I made a bag real quick. Y'all niggas grew in debt.
That's how I tell it. I was like, I started making so much money.
Dropped out of college, started cheating.
Just off rip. Off
Facts.
rip.
Facts.
Hey,
Right? Facts.
you went to film school. How was that? Because I feel like everything you learned there, you could learn online.
The most I learned there was working with other people, was doing the sets, like student short films. And that was outside of school. Like there's no professor there. So I did learn a lot, like from the professors who really know stuff about movies. They'll teach you, they know what they're doing. But other than that, yeah, it's a waste of time. And also you definitely had the same experience. They fill up a lot of your schedule in college just to
Just do shit.
justify, to make you feel busy.
Which is so stupid as shit.
Like, why am I taking physics? Like, why am I doing?
They call it a curriculum. For
Wow.
us, they called it context credits. They're like, you need 2 humanities and then 2 social science
not fucking high
context
school.
credits.
Like, why-
Exactly.
So I
social
had to take
studies.
an astronomy class, guys, where I learned about the fucking moon, and I'm a sport management
Exactly.
major.
Like we literally have majors where we know for a fact what we're trying to like accomplish
This is
in
what
life.
I want to do. Why are you wasting my time and
Yeah.
my money?
Because you're gonna become a more fully rounded individual
this-
once you graduate.
suck my
But
dick.
the crazy thing is about it is like that
Dumb.
shit that they're teaching us, especially with science. Like, who gives a fuck? Unless I'm a doctor. Like, why do I care about science? That shit is not gonna be used by the average American.
I don't know about that.
regardless.
What is y equals mx plus b?
That's a slope.
Slope.
Oh fuck!
I went
like
to school
grade
for
10
math,
math.
so I actually know.
You know what that was?
No, that nigga, he's dumb as shit.
John dropped out of high school, so
Okay.
Oh no, I'm actually really smart when it comes to a lot.
What's the Pythagorean theorem?
A square plus
I
B
just can't
squared
say it,
equals
but
C
it's
squared.
basically with a triangle.
Right? That's
Yeah,
what-
I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the dumbest shits I ever heard. John. Like it was right, but it was probably the dumbest way you could have described it.
But it was right.
But he
He's
asked
right,
for the
though.
he asked for
He
the
just asked,
equation.
you
though.
just gave him the shape that you were calculating for, bro. He asked you what the equation was, and you gave him the shape.
the equation for Pythagorean theorem.
the what?
What's the equation?
The equation. You started off. I'm gonna finish it.
A square.
A
A squared plus B squared plus C squared.
equals what? Equals what? Equals what? Equals what? What's it equal?
D squared.
Yep.
Hey, yo.
You got it, man. Good stuff, John.
That don't mean nothing, man.
Yeah, it really doesn't mean
That that right there literally means nothing. You're right. You're right. What you just said literally means
Yeah, that
nothing.
don't mean nothing. It's all about.
Yeah,
real
bro. Could you
estate.
imagine you in your life ever saw a triangle and we're like, man, I'm so dedicated to figuring out everything I need to
Yeah.
know about this triangle, and then bust out an equation and formulas? No, you know what I'm gonna do right now, bro? I'm just about to pay somebody
Yeah, like they
who
put,
already knows that stuff.
they put Pythagorean theorem on the locks of the McDonald's door. Like you couldn't get in unless you knew Pythagorean theorem.
You can't get your Big Mac.
I guess I'm not eating Mickey D's that day.
If you
Your
solve for the
passcode has to be like
solve
math.
for X for your Big Mac, man. Yeah, no. Listen, all that stuff can be useful if you're like an engineer. You know what I'm saying? Or you work in construction.
Or you're a math teacher, and that's it.
Yeah,
No. There's plenty of like real world uses for algebra. It's just in my life there isn't. So when I need something calculated, when I'm getting
And you be making money, right?
when I want to calculate all my streams of income and see how much I made that month, I just yell out loud to Google, "Hey Google, what's 30,000 plus 40?" And you add it all up like this, like that, and then she spits out the final number, and I put it in my Excel
You
document.
see that
bro.
weird ass flex he just did? You saw that shit?
Yo, real shit.
You saw he did that weird ass flex where he just shouted out how much money he makes.
Oh, trust me.
Now imagine me being downstairs hearing this nigga randomly shout out numbers and then like
You
want the
never heard
whole
that.
world.
You heard me
So
shout
you
out.
actually do that?
Yes, every month I have Excel document with how much money I make from all my revenue sources, and I got get Google to count it for me. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
I do that all the time. Not the thing.
I don't know how to divide by hand anymore. And I think I recently forgot how to multiply by hand. Like I have to use.
When have you ever needed to do that? Well, how do you know that you don't know how to do that?
I just trust that the calculator. Yeah, well, he just said he just yelled saying he doesn't know how to do it either. Bro, why would just explain to me why you would need to divide? That's like telling me I need to learn how to drive a manual car, but all the cars are automatic. Why would I do that? If it's more fun to do in manual, then you learn manual. Manual can be fun, right? But there's actually no additional benefit to doing it by your hand. There just isn't. There's a margin for error now because you can make a mistake. My calculator's not making no mistakes. The Texas Instruments don't play no games, man.
Mm. Or you can just use your phone too. I ain't gonna lie. The one thing that was like very pointless, like looking back at it now, and like teaching kids how to write in cursive, especially since everything now was like keyboard. Like there's literally no.
I wanna find everyone who decided like that should be a part of curriculum across the goddamn continent. Apparently,
because that was never. Even when you were like grown up, like 50 years ago, you were writing something. It wasn't in cursive.
No,
it was all in print. Like you just writing regular print.
And now I'm frustrated that I know a whole nother language that I never bothered.
It's actually not another language.
It's basically another language, bro.
It's the same language, but it's just cursive.
It's just a different.
It's a fancy language. So let's get into these real questions, man. And don't fucking answer it the way that I swear to God, I'm be pissed off if you answer this.
I feel like I've been answering the questions all right. No?
You were off to a rocky start.
Yeah, you were off to a very
got real.
But you've warmed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like Danny Green in the third round right now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's hope you don't close it out like you did in the finals. What is the biggest?
I hit my toe.
What is the biggest simp story you have?
I dated this girl in high school who didn't want me for 7 months. She like kept, she held the pussy up here. Like, you ever been with the girl and she gives you like sprinkles of hope just to keep you along because she likes the attention?
Yeah.
I felt for that for like 7 months.
How old are you?
18.
Oh, this wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, not even that long ago. And then she went on this worldwide trip with this rich Chinese international student. And he was gay, but it still bothered me that she was going on because we were finally together. Like she stopped playing the games, but even then, like I'm simping. I've been a simp for 7 months.
Are you sure y'all together?
Yeah, we became official the day she left.
Oh, so y'all really? Y'all weren't.
Did you propose it knowing that she was about to leave?
Nah, we were talking about it, and then she said it or something. Like we had been talking about it for a while. She's like, "Yeah, I love you. You're my boyfriend now." I was like, "Yeah."
You said I'm leaving.
And then she turned around and said, "I'm out."
See ya. And went on a worldwide trip to Paris, Australia, China, all these places.
So she was just
staying in 5-star hotels.
And she knew for a fact you do open relationships. So she knew that.
No, it was back when I was full simp mode back then. I didn't even consider that.
She just wanted that fresh, untouched dick when she got back. Mm-hmm. After she went and toured the world.
Wait, you waited?
I waited. So she was on a trip for a month.
No.
A month. And I'm calling her every day, like blah, blah, blah. The day she's supposed to come back, bye-bye, got dumped.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know you were not in a relationship. I was saying
that's the worst simp story, bro.
At least he was. I respect it. He was honest. He was honest. I respect it.
I respect that.
I didn't see.
Yo, she's a demon, bro. I don't even know. Yo, bro, she's probably involved. She's probably involved since that day.
She's in my DMs now, so I feel a little bit better.
Oh, and you need to move reckless with her, bro.
Oh, you fucked, right?
Yeah.
You
right?
Not since then.
You need to move without regard to her well-being now.
Yeah.
Like, because she clearly didn't care about yours when she went around the world and then came back and dumped. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Damn, you waited a whole month.
You know what the funny part about being on YouTube is, Sneako?
Wait, how long did it take for you to fuck though?
7 months.
Then you waited 7 more months?
No. 7 months of like we weren't. I fucked and we still weren't together, but that was already like the world to me,
Like,
don't ever say that again.
Bro, that's why it's the worst simp story.
Yeah,
Come on, bro. She was sprinkling little like.
Was it good sex though?
Yeah, fire. Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. 7 months of like anger and frustration.
But were you fucking anything else at the time, or were you just
here and there? But like she was still. I had my eyes set on her.
Word.
Damn, what was she doing? What was she doing?
She wasn't even special. The thing was, I really wanted a girlfriend because I thought it would help me mature. And so I wanted.
That's some young shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I really wanted like a serious relationship, and I just put that all on her, you know. And she was just an average girl. There's nothing special about her, and I convinced myself that I loved her, and I really didn't. If I look back now, like there's no reason that I should have loved that girl.
Facts. Yes. So do you think that I just want to know, like, what did she do? Like, is she kind of led you on? Like, what was one of the lines? Just so niggas know not to fall for the same thing.
Well, one of the lines.
I got hit with the line before, like I'll text you back when I'm like ready, like, or free, some shit like that.
I heard that. I heard definitely.
And I've text back, like, this is like probably 2 p.m. and I'm like, all right, cool, say less. And then like 4, 5, and 6 p.m. come around. I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm a simp. My like double texting her. She said she gonna text me back. Because you're looking
every 5 seconds. You're checking to see if she replied. And she's like, not even. She doesn't even care.
Yeah,
she don't care.
And then
I'm about to take a shower.
And you think that she's like playing a mind game, and she honestly just doesn't care.
Doesn't care. And then like 10, 11 rolls around. I'm just gonna hit the double text. Like, I'll be like, yo.
And she texts like 15 minutes on some. Oh, my bad. I forgot.
Oops,
I thought
I was in the shower.
Yeah, that long. You that dirty now. You that dirty.
Like you just don't care. You just
kind of like that too, though. Like I text so little that I do shit like that all the time too.
Yeah.
And when you're really in love with somebody, you think that they're just like manipulating you, and you're just completely in your head going crazy.
Cause then you text back too fast. They're like, she like, you was waiting on me. Like waiting on me.
And then she waits. Like I should wait like 10 minutes.
Exactly. You try. Yeah.
You try to wait, and then she actually get busy.
And then you get mad at yourself. Oh, I should have texted her
faster.
Man, you used to do all that.
Yeah.
You was big
down bad.
Yeah, you was definitely.
What did you say? Like when you tried to hit, like you tried to like, you know, it's been 7 months when you like, yo, let's do this. Or what? How did she dodge it for the niggas to know?
She wouldn't say no, and she wouldn't say yes. I'd be like, let's do this. And you'd be like,
I hate those, bro.
Yeah, I just heard that text in words.
You know, like, oh yeah, we're going on a date. Yeah, I'm dressed up, ready to go.
So wait, what? She wouldn't even go on a date with you, or she just
you know what I mean? Like I would try to like set up plans and meet up with her, and
she would be flaking and shit.
She wouldn't. The thing is, she wouldn't say yes and she wouldn't say no. She was just giving me sprinkles of hope because she likes the attention. Yeah, so do it in her phone, hitting her up.
But how are you giving her the attention? Were you like?
Because I'm like, hey, let's hang out. Texting, you're the best.
Or are you FaceTiming, or how are you doing it?
Snapchat.
Oh, okay. Did she FaceTime you a lot?
Android.
Yeah, Android.
Oh,
that's tragic.
No, it's not.
You got Ubu, Skype,
Google Voice.
He said Google Voice. That's even sadder.
Damn.
Oh,
that's yeah. We all been there before, though. Been there, yeah, we all been there. I'm happy you.
That Twitter page Down Bad Patrol like really give me PTSD. You seen like dudes down bad?
Oh yeah, man.
I seen something like that, but it wasn't that exact page though.
It's just hard sometimes because like girls want attention, you want to be able to give her that, but same time you don't want to get played. You don't want to be doing too much because you always gonna end up in her group, her friends.
But the crazy part about it is like society be like trying to like make it seem like women aren't gonna play you, and like as a man you'd be thinking like, oh, I ain't gonna like she ain't gonna do me wrong because she a girl. Like that's what men be doing. We be doing women bad, and then when you fall for that shit,
they smarter than us, no cap.
Nah,
they are.
They're smarter manipulators.
They are. They don't get caught as much. I've seen niggas cheat well and still get caught. I've seen girls cheat for 2 relationships, still never got caught, and they know the people.
Niggas move with the idea of thinking that they're not going to. They're
cheating
not
well, and you know about it. They're not cheating well. If someone is cheating,
if the person they with don't know about it, you gotta pay attention to signs.
Do you think women have the same desire to cheat as men?
No, it's like if you just not give enough attention. Because sometimes when guys get a girl, you start
girls
doing
cheat out of
revenge.
Stuff. Huh? Girls cheat out of revenge.
No.
If they're not getting enough attention, or you're doing something wrong. Like if something starts changing,
that's why it's out of revenge.
What are they mad about?
They're mad that you're not getting attention. It's like I'm gonna fuck this guy, like just because he's not giving me attention.
Oh, you said revenge. I thought you were doing me something mad.
I know a lot of
back at you.
I know a lot of them who just fuck because they just think that the other situation might be better. Or they just fuck because they're just using the person that they're in a relationship with for something, and they just do something with someone else.
You have somebody to fall back on. Because a girl wants someone they can have fall back on, but girls also will have fun too.
It actually happens way more with women than I think men know.
You think if a girl's in love with you and everything's right, she's gonna cheat?
No,
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I think a man would.
So are you in love with the girl you are right now?
Yeah.
Is she in love with you?
Yeah.
So why are y'all what?
She's in Europe, the passport thing.
So would you be in an open relationship if she was here?
If we were living together, probably not. But I mean, I'm traveling a lot and stuff. You know, if I'm in a different place for a week or so.
A week, nigga?
Week.
You can't do a week? Holy fuck.
I'm just saying,
Yo,
like,
that dopamine must be kicking your ass. Yo, late night.
ideally, I'm just saying, but it might happen. It might. What if Rihanna comes in and starts booty shaking right here? Like,
That's
you never
like
know.
a hypothetical that
You
we all
gotta be
know.
prepared. You gotta be on point. You never know.
Yeah, bro, she said no to Drake. All right, we stand no chance.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, nigga said if I was out and about for
A
like
week.
3 days, I'm already fighting it enough. I done gave you 3
Well,
days.
I want to have the option at least. Like, I want to be able to go out and go to a club and be like, nah, I'm not gonna go to the club. I got my girl. She's gonna. Blah, blah, blah. I want to be able to have the freedom to feel like I can, even if I want. Even that's enough. Just the freedom.
Yeah, you got
I
problems.
don't know.
That's
Cause
does
like,
that make any sense?
Nah, I think that's fair. I think
You
that's
need
fair.
a,
Like,
you need a therapist.
Come on, man.
if I'm in an open relationship, I'm not in a relationship. Like if I'm with a girl, then I was like, I still like to have fun. I just move differently now because it's like I'm trying to like in a relationship. I love hard, so it's like if I'm in a relationship, I never cheated in none of my relationships, but I broke it off if something was going down or just like I'm not feeling it, or especially like in high school, I was immature. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, it's dying down. I see more options. I'm started hitting puberty. I'm getting taller, stronger, sexier.
Don't say that again. Don't say
You
it
know what I'm
again.
saying? But if I'm feeling that way, that means I'm gonna slowly start pulling back, and girls gonna know that. And then when I start pulling back, she's gonna slowly start pulling back, and it's gonna take one
That's a
thing
fact.
to go back because it's like if you're not putting your all in it, she's gonna know that, or if she's not putting her all, you gonna know that. And she's like, damn, she not doing the same stuff. She don't text me as much. She not even fucking me the same way she used to.
But we're not talking about it. He talking about I'm in love with her and I spend a week away from her, and all of a sudden these dopamines are just making me the horniest I've ever been.
You
So I
in
gotta
love with the
fuck.
situation. You in love with the situation. Like you don't. It's like one of them situations. Like you're a photo girl, and like y'all not really together, but y'all together.
Yeah.
But you'll be mad if she did something else or just dropped you. Like y'all, you don't have no reason to be mad. But it's just like you got a connection with her.
I guess.
A situationship.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, I love that girl, but we're not together. I could do my own thing, but if she would have dropped me or just got a new nigga, I'm gonna feel some type of way. But that's not my girl. You know what I'm saying?
But I'd never say those type of relationships. I would say I'm in love with you.
Well, I was gonna say the same shit. I
like,
love that girl.
I may have love for you. I might say something like that, but I would never say I'm in
So
love with you.
You got love for her or you love her?
I got
don't
love for her.
If it's a situationship, I don't love her. No.
No, I'm talking about your situation right now.
Oh, I love her. Yeah, that's not a situationship. That's a relationship.
No, I'm just asking. I was just asking. This real part.
No, I love
Do you
that
think
girl.
that you could love like more than one girl?
I love both my parents.
That's
Okay,
not what
I
this
mean,
nigga
like-
asked, though.
I mean, like,
He didn't ask that.
What's
I
the
mean,
difference?
like
I love mom?
in a
No,
relationship,
I
bro.
love my dad. I love my mom.
You said, can you love two
girls.
Yeah, I said, and I love both my parents.
So you think?
No, but it's a different type of love, though, bro. I'm talking
so
about like
essentially, you're saying you can love two girls.
Why not? You could have two dogs.
We're not talking. You're
You can have a
talking
dog
about,
and a cat, two
I'm
pets.
talking
Like,
about-
you could
okay,
love
but I'm
both pets.
talking about like two
I don't
girls
understand
that
what
you
the
find
difference is.
sexually attractive.
Yeah, what's the difference?
You don't.
You don't find your
difference?
parents or your dog sexually attractive. That's the difference.
Well, it's still love. It's still something. It's just a feeling.
I know, but the intimate moments.
Love,
you have,
love is separate from attraction. Like horniness doesn't have everything to do with love. Yeah, I definitely think. I think
Yeah, you be putting that game on your girl, bro. She be falling for anything. That's crazy.
Nah.
Hey, I fuck with it, yo.
But
I love
no,
my
wouldn't
parents.
I wouldn't have two girlfriends. I would like have a main and then soldiers. You know, side.
When we talking about like two girls, you would love-
soldiers.
You got a platoon.
They do what you say, but I definitely think like some people.
A squadron,
Quadrant.
an entire
Infantry.
battalion.
Infantry of bitches.
That's it, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. That's wild as shit. Because I don't think I've ever been in a relationship where that conversation has been had, and like it ended smoothly. It was like, nah, like you're just fucking bullshit.
You just got to
right
get
now.
past the jealousy and the insecurity.
So you be telling your girl like, yo, I can't fuck nobody else. You insecure?
I didn't say that. I didn't say
Are you
that.
really tripping? Like,
Yeah, why
I
you
love
tripping?
you. I'm just trying to like expand myself.
Yeah.
You're being inconsiderate. Like, I'm here with you right now.
Fact, I'm gonna be here with you later on tonight after I fuck somebody else. So
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I utter those words, like I'm here with you right now, aren't I? Like I already know I'm bullshitting. Like the second I say those words, whatever came before and after it is bullshit, bro.
I don't know. That's hard for me too. Cause if a girl came to me straight like that, I'm probably not even gonna fuck with it. I'm not even gonna.
I would never even respect like anything we have going on from that moment forward.
What you said, I respect you for being 100% with me. Cause I mean, I was gonna peep it anyway. I'm glad you had the nuts. Or you had the long pussy lips enough to tell me.
I ain't never in my life. I ain't never heard that saying a day in my life.
What the fuck is a long pussy lip, bro?
What? Oh, in a relationship, you are in a relationship.
Of course,
Yeah, we get that.
Thanks for
We get
breaking
that.
it down.
You can
John.
set the ovaries, but it's cool though.
Them don't hang though.
So, but long pussy lips do. Okay, I get what you're saying. Since you are in a relationship, you feel like when in a relationship with someone you love. What are the top 5 things?
The
top 5 things you love about your girl?
Nah,
Or
that's fucking
Can you tie
hilarious.
him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow?
niggas wildin'. Well, what's top 5
things I love about my girl.
yeah, like, or even just look for in a girl that
Right now, independence is a big one.
John,
like
write these
that.
down.
you right is
Independence. I
What
think
are
a lot of like
traits.
a lot of
Trait.
money makers, entrepreneurs would say that same thing. Like they look for confidence, ambition.
independence, ambition.
That's
one
all the
too?
same shit. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay,
all the same shit. And also,
Hold on.
Independence. He just said one thing. Independence.
Okay, just independence.
you actually writing it down?
Yeah.
Damn.
We keep track of everybody's.
Yeah.
The
And then
last,
put them in rooms with girls like that so they can cheat on their girl.
That would be a wild game, bro.
That'll be a long game too. That'll be a wild, long ass game. Next time you in the pod, we'll have a perfect girl for you, bro. Don't worry about it.
We just have like a
What stuff
platoon of.
attracts you from a girl? Like what makes you want her? What matters?
After independence,
she got her own thing going on, and we get along. She makes me laugh.
humor.
Funny.
Humor's a big one. Yeah.
Humor's too.
Funny or funny looking?
Funny. No, not funny looking. And then slim waist, fat ass.
Looks,
That's
okay.
one or two. Do you this combo?
I feel like that fits in the
this
same.
nice body or body.
No, he's being very specific. Slim waist, fat ass.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Not just nice
Oh,
body.
I'm just gonna put custom body.
No. Make sure you
It's not
put
a
slim
car.
waist, fat ass.
Technically, everybody's custom, John.
Yeah.
So if you could build a bitch, how would you build her?
Slim waist, fat ass.
All right.
And he's funny.
Big lips, little lips,
Big lips,
long ears, short ears,
short ears.
bushy eyebrows, or skinny.
Skinny.
I don't mind bushy. Actually, I don't know that one.
I've
Probably
never
skinny,
looked
though.
at a girl's eyebrows.
I've
and
never
had a
preferred
preference.
bushy eyebrows though.
I've never preferred any kind of eyebrow.
Big nostrils, little nostrils.
I don't mind.
Natural hair or good wigs.
I like natural hair.
Me too. Me too.
You don't want to grab the wig and it comes off. Come on.
That's the best.
And then you're fucking a
That's
bald bitch.
that's the best.
Huh?
Out of all the things you do in the bed, that's the best thing.
Pulling off
That's a wild. That's a wild fetish.
I'm
Right
dripping
there.
like hot pop. You know what I'm saying?
That's a wild fetish I have. Like I love pulling bitches' wigs off. Yeah,
Tell them,
that's
"Hey, put that
wild
wig
as
on.
hell.
Put light glue on today because I'm ripping it off.
Yo, that's so
Straight
wild.
to the cornrows.
That's so wild.
In her Carmelo Anthony state.
John, chill out, bro.
All right, so body.
All right, so independence, humor, slim waist, fat ass.
Yeah.
Can we at least get 2 more out of you? This is a very young niggas list. Slim waist, fat ass being 30 is wild.
No, it's not. Looks is number 2 on mine.
I like petite booties too, but to get right.
Yeah, it's more about shape. I don't want to say fat
Yeah.
ass. I say like, the shape is
You
more
gotta
important.
be a little more than your body size.
Yeah. Change fat ass to shaped ass.
All right, you okay? Culture.
I'm happy we getting specific.
Sculpted. You want it sculpted?
Sculpted. Yeah.
Sculpted
Great
booty.
word.
Sculpted booty.
Sculpted
and
booty.
Fanta bottle waist.
We need 2 more things.
Cooking. She got to be a good cook.
I thought about that too, but then I realized I can cook too, so I'm not tripping on that.
So cooking.
Cooking is 4.
All right.
I guess like a broader term would be like home ability or what's the
Or she could build houses.
nah
Construction worker. Or just put up a house.
She could tell you.
I was trying to find a better word for cooking and cleaning.
would definitely need to know some of those
You
equations.
be bound to build.
Yeah. Just put up a townhouse yesterday.
Oh, like so you want her to be independent and be like have like traditional wife duties.
yeah.
So housewife.
Damn, you want somebody
Not a housewife, but like she could be if she wanted to.
Damn, that's a versatile chick right there.
So you only want that if you have kids, or if you don't have kids, you want to have the house as
I
children?
want the ability to have kids with her.
Okay.
Yeah, so motherly qualities.
All right. Semen
I hated
reception.
that term. Huh? Not wait, what?
That's not how I don't think anyone would describe it, John.
Okay, mother.
So wait,
ability.
motherly
So she's able to
qualities
bear
is
a child?
under.
It's like
Is that under cooking?
I guess womanly qualities.
Yeah, let's
Well,
get you
yeah, we want
canceled.
manly
Let's
qualities.
get,
Come on, bro.
Hey, let's get you canceled. What are you calling it?
You want her to be able to bear a child?
I don't want to write that down. Just say like, yeah, womanly.
Okay.
You want your top five things.
You wanna be
Yeah, bro, that's gonna
gotta
sound
be
crazy.
woman.
Gotta
That's
top
not good
five
either.
list,
That's
bro.
not good
Can
either.
you imagine you scroll through everyone's top
Just
five?
put cooking. Fuck that. Whatever.
You already have
You scroll through
cooking.
everyone's
Put
top five,
cooking.
and Sneako's number 5 is womanly qualities.
Yeah. It's already to
Gonna
a
be like,
lot of
"Well, she's
men
a
like
woman.
women.
She's supposed to-"
Well, some bitches don't, yo.
Do you got like a height requirement, like tall girls, short girls?
I don't discriminate. No.
You don't?
What about race?
Nah.
You don't?
You got a preference?
You got a
I
preference?
really don't. I really don't.
Interesting. What type of
My girlfriend right now, she's dark skinned. She's African. A lot of people like were surprised by that. I found it weird that people would be surprised by that.
what type of environment you grew up in? Like the type of culture that you grew up in?
Womanly.
What do you like? My house,
Like
mixed.
Because I know
have a
like in
really
New
mixed
York,
family.
yeah, in New York, like you can be in like in one part of it, and it's like
Yeah.
like one type of
I
culture.
saw
and you go down
everything.
the
I
street.
saw everything when I was a
Yeah.
kid. Like every type of environment, social class, race.
How about this? What type of music you grew up on? Because I think that's a one way to kind of
all kind of music too.
Okay. Yeah,
Honestly,
alright.
honestly.
say that.
What's your favorite pickup line?
The correct answer is you don't have one.
Yeah, I don't have a.
I'm gonna say you.
Okay.
You don't have no pickup line?
No.
Just say, hey, how you
use-
doing, nigga?
Use pickup lines
Yeah, if you
after the age of
if
18.
you execute them the right way, it always breaks the ice.
So what's your favorite one? Because I know you got one.
I mean, I just go off what the girl is wearing. I go off the environment. So I try to do something.
So it's not a pickup
it's
line.
not a pickup line. You're just having a
is.
conversation with them.
It's not, but you gotta. It's like a pickup. So say you had those white. Say you got. Let's see. You got a hat on, but you're not a girl, so it's weird. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
Come on, hit on me.
But that's what
Hit
you
on
was
me,
about
John.
to do, though, John.
John, flirt with me.
No, it's not even like that. But you see,
John, how would you
Yeah,
pick? How would you get my
I mean,
number,
so- I
John?
mean, so you come up to women
gotta
and
be like-
you establish the conversation based off of something that they're wearing. You
Yeah,
give
well,
them
I try to
you
look-
give them a generic line like, "Oh, I like your hat."
No, not like that.
no,
But you
no.
gotta like something different. Because I come up to her and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" She get that a lot. But I go like, "Yo, like something that she probably know that I probably don't know, but I peep it. Like, yo, let's see, like she has some shoes on, like a different brand, like Dodora, or she has some New Balance on. All them New Balance hard. I know that they had like a backstory. I started talking about it because she may be a sneakerhead. That opens up conversation. So now she starts talking.
I don't think that's really a
That's not a
pickup
line
line
at all.
Hey,
No, I mean,
chime me right now.
A
Chime me right
pickup
now.
line is like a
not
one line,
just
like a
want
one
John.
line
I'm talking
that
about
you
that
just
corny
try.
stuff like, oh, you're the only 10 I see, or did you fall from heaven?
Oh my god.
That's what a
pickup
pickup
line
line
is,
is.
Huh?
That's what
Yeah,
a pickup
that's
line
It's more
is.
like a pickup technique.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, pickup technique.
A pickup line is like a very specific line or maybe a generic line that you feel like can work on most women and to try to open up the conversation.
Like that's
what
the
a
shit
pickup line
Davis
is.
uses on Tinder before he chokes the very next sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because pickup lines only work if you can hold a conversation. Because you can say that first line and then it just
What
go
else do you
downhill.
do? Yeah.
Yeah, because people just start off with that, but you got to have something in the arsenal. Like, you don't go to battle with one bullet.
Oh, what about self awareness?
What about it?
Do you think that's
That's
something
an
you
important
say?
quality.
Yeah, I mean, because with you having in a relationship where both of y'all came to an understanding and agreement, like we doing open relationship shit, like
Yeah, I don't think I could be in a relationship with a girl who doesn't have self awareness because that's like, I'm really about that.
so is that above fat ass or below? Like, where's that rank in your top?
I feel like
five?
it's a given.
Or
That's
womanly or women. That's a
I
given,
just
but
forgot
womanly.
Did you write womanly? Did you keep womanly in
Yeah,
there?
womanly is definitely in there
Oh, come
with a
on.
capital W.
Yo, bro, we're talking about women. womenly qualities is not a given, but self-awareness is a given. Bro, how many self-aware people you bum across?
I feel like that has a valid. Imagine girls just having the same conversation and someone said manly. They would understand.
I know, but manly should be more given than self-awareness.
Oh, you mean to say feminine qualities?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's not real all like gangster and everything like that. Like grabbing.
She don't have to
like
be
she won't try and dominate
She's not
you
gonna
in bed.
like start. Yeah, nah.
No, but he's talking about more so traditional value.
He likes to get dominated.
You talking about traditional values?
Marcel likes to get dominated in bed.
I guess, but just
because you said cooking, so
Marcel
that's
gets
more
dominated
definitely
in bed.
traditional.
He like spanking, toe pulling.
Yep.
We're having a conversation, guys.
Glasses fogging.
Well, we'll get to that.
He likes to get punished.
Nose pinching.
All right, so we're talking about that. Okay,
beard pulling.
What's your favorite sex
nipple
position?
grabbing, back breaking, elbow scratching.
Sound like a fucking intro of Fairly Odd Parents.
We asking his favorite sex position, and we'll get into that.
it depends on the girl. Like if it's like a random girl, probably doggy style.
Or what about your girl now?
You
Which
gotta make
dog
love
though?
to her, you know.
That's that.
That's
Which
a
dog?
weird follow-up
doggy
question,
style,
John.
like when you put in a German Shepherd,
What?
English Mastiff.
Oh my god, that sounds fucking intense, man. The English Mastiff.
Wait,
sounds
he
crazy.
basically said when his girl, he put her in the otter though.
You put in the otter. You know what the otter is, right?
What's otter?
Where you on your back and then she's right on top of your stomach and y'all looking eye to eye and y'all fucking.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's basically what
but
making
it's
love.
like you ever got her on top and you got your legs up for like the boost, and you put her on top and you just like kind of like thrusting her with your arm around her.
How far are your legs up? Like
say you
understand the.
Probably like I'm
You
not
in that motherfucker?
I'm
So
not
my shit is like.
I'm not a mathematician, but probably like 72-degree
72.
angle.
Okay. Yeah.
Acute angle.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we know you're not a mathematician, John.
I like missionary too. Missionary with the legs up. I like pushing the legs up here.
I always feel like when I'm doing missionary, it's so boring. I want to like try some other shit though.
Like I like it when she on her stomach with her legs wrapped under my armpits, and I got them over like this, and then I got both of my knees on her back while I'm hitting it.
What do you call that one? Like the crab?
Huh?
What is that called?
Oyster.
What?
It's not. He's making these up.
But
Don't
the
go around
otter,
calling him.
but the otter though is that's the way.
That's a good one.
No,
But you gotta have enough dick for that. Yeah.
Do you?
You got to. Because it's
Bro,
gonna
you
just
said the
keep,
same thing 2 podcasts ago,
yeah,
bro.
it's gonna keep popping out if you don't have a, like you gotta be able to do it right.
Niggas with little dicks is in trouble, bro. That's tough, nigga.
Can't do the otter.
That's tough. But whoa.
What's that? What the hell is that?
Right.
Put me in a clubhouse room for no reason. Yeah. So I like being dominated. That's
You like
my
that?
thing. Yeah, that's my thing. That's
Clip it.
that's my shtick.
Clip it. Hey, TikTok peer-to-peer guy. Clip it.
That's my thing. I like when I'm in bed. Again.
Is it gay if a girl puts her finger in your asshole?
My girl, we had the same conversation. My girl was here, and she said it shouldn't be gay, but I let her know that don't do that because it is gay.
Yeah, my girl really wants to do that shit. I can't do it.
Yeah, so you
Your
open
girl
it
wants
every.
to put things in your ass?
She wants to put her hand in there, like not her whole hand, but yeah, it's like different parts of it.
So a finger.
Yeah, nah.
Which finger?
Thumb. She said, but multiple different fingers. Yeah.
Wait,
why I
at
said
one
hand.
time?
Yeah.
No. She suggested different fingers over the months.
So she thought like your opinion would change depending on
What-
the
what-
video.
Yeah.
She
That right
tried
there.
the pinky. I'm like, nah.
You said no right there?
I said nah.
You let it down easy?
Nah. I let her down very aggressively.
So what about you, Lo?
I've never in my life done that.
You're not gonna do it?
Never in my life done it. We've never had that conversation.
Or she just sneak it in there?
I actually be upset. I'd be upset if.
rape.
That's rape.
Actually.
Or she just
Hey,
sneak it in
hey,
there?
Caleb, let's.
My bad. I just...
Hey, Caleb, let's make sure we get that out of here.
Or she just sneak that thumb in there? Just sneak that thumb in there.
There's a
Just
word
get it
for
there.
that, bro. And there's
Yeah.
a charge for that.
That's your girl though. You gotta get married.
Yeah, how long you in a relationship with her before you might actually like contemplate that?
She gotta be a really good cook.
Damn.
So she put that.
What
in the
type,
kitchen,
what type of
put it
food
in
she
your
got to be
ass.
cooking? What type of food?
Everything.
Let your girl know what type of food she need to be cooking when you go over.
She cooks all this exotic shit that I don't even know what it is. It tastes good.
Yeah. So your girl be putting that shit down in the kitchen and she can put that thumb in the bed, right?
Just cook you a good meal.
Look, this nigga contemplating it though.
That's
You
the
can't even,
problem,
like, you
though.
don't
If
put
she
it
just-
like that because when you're eating the good meal, you're going to think about it, though.
Yeah, and that good meal might come out you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. It all comes full circle.
Man. So how long? How long your girl need to be with you before you all
we
really start
gotta
that?
we gotta be married. We got to be married. It's got to be. And I probably just cheated and I'm sorry about it. So
that's your punishment.
That's not.
Hey,
Good punishment.
Hey,
That's a pretty good.
Yeah, bro, how come you're always cheating, man?
in every scenario, he's like, I just got done cheating and I got to put a thumb on my butt.
Yeah,
That's a wild correlation.
yeah.
That would definitely make sure I never cheat a day in my life. If I cheat and I still know that there's a possibility of having a thumb up my ass,
Straight.
like, I'm done.
This is a great meal you made, man. I'm ready for expansion tonight.
Yo, okay, John.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, hole in one.
What about to say? That's it. Well, really was leading up to like, you have any type of thing that you do like in bed that may be abnormal? Some niggas like feet. Some niggas like being dominated.
I'm not that weird with it. I want to find that weird fetish, but
Yo, use toys?
just a vibrator. Nothing great. Yeah.
That's kind of like the wave, no cap.
I saw one where you can get like a dildo strapped up to your chin. Like you it's like a mask that wraps around your head and there's a dildo right here. So you go in there like that and at the same time, like I would get one of those. That's a good You know what I'm saying? You go like this.
That's not what I expected.
Wait, so it has like an open spot for your mouth?
Yeah, so the dildo's on your chin.
And you just put
your
your tongue in there?
available, so you
You just eat it and beat it.
Exactly.
With your face.
Exactly.
You face beat it.
You could always just have a dildo in your hand.
Yeah, but there's like
Nah,
this
it's stuck to your face though. Like you got free hands. Like you can grab the butt and like bring it
Choking
to the
shit.
face.
I want to get
That's
that.
the weirdest.
I mean, I'll show
Bro,
you a
Lo,
picture.
you gotta get there, Lo.
No, I
Lo.
got the gist.
You see Lo late at night, like 3 o'clock, just getting some cheese or something.
What's up?
With a thing on his face. Like, what are you doing?
So basically, you basically like Pinocchio, no cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just don't get bigger.
So they call it a Pinocchio.
Maybe.
Not
gotta-
really, because if it's on your chin, you're more like Crimson Chin.
Yeah, dick face.
Oh,
Does it come with balls?
I couldn't. I know
Nah,
cap.
it doesn't have balls on it.
I could not. I couldn't respect myself
Just a dick in a strap.
if I put a dick on my chin. I just couldn't respect myself.
You said, yeah. You get ready, like prepare yourself, just strapping it on. You like, if it's Velcro, like the belt loop, you just like put it on. You just put it on the third hole. I need it tight. It was slipping fast time.
Like, have you ever fucked somebody like you really feel like you got up and you walked past the mirror, you looked at yourself and like, man, I don't know what what am I doing in life? Imagine you just walk past the mirror after you fuck your girl with that shit on your face, nigga. And you just
Like you just
walk
go down,
past.
alternate. You beat it from the back. You still got it on your face.
Nigga, you got a dick though. Like I feel like if lesbians did that, I
That's
understand
cool
that.
though. You like to experiment though. Like he experimented. That's how he found out that he.
No, he said he hadn't done that yet.
Oh, you haven't done that?
I need to buy that.
Oh, okay.
Is it expensive?
I got it for Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, you already got it.
Oh shit.
It's like $30.
Wait, so who you gonna
So
try?
wait, who you trying
Who you
to
gonna try?
That's a
Oh,
bargain.
That's for my
Whoa, who you
girlfriend.
trying?
That's for my
Oh, that's
girlfriend.
you saving
Yeah.
that.
I love her.
And when she get back,
You don't even know if you
Eventually.
love that.
How can you?
so you gonna try? You gonna
That
try it on?
sounds interesting though.
Yeah, I'll try it on.
Oh, you gonna do it?
I maybe think about it, bro. Like,
That's the first toy that I would buy.
I mean, it does sound interesting, the logic behind it, but it's the fact of me just
I don't think
smacking
it's
it.
gonna be more pleasurable. It just sounds like some fun shit to do one time,
That's like if I'm going to pull up on a
You
girl,
emphasize
make sure you
once.
got everything.
just once.
Look in your thing, got my wallet, keys, my face, dick. Okay, we're good to go.
My face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh man, this is fucking. It's too much.
Left your dick over here last night. Just make sure you pick it up to my mom's side.
My mom's side. Okay.
It's
a bad situation.
This is like a question I meant to ask you earlier, but when you doing your videos, what's like the one thing you've kind of like learned about most people, like the flaw that most people, I guess, or most Americans or most New Yorkers have when you're asking these questions and they become a bit more vulnerable?
It's that they don't want to offend people. They want to say the right thing that's gonna be safe and make everybody happy.
Yeah.
But I think it happens less with New Yorkers. A lot of New Yorkers are just okay speaking their mind. But I would say doing street interviews and like meeting tourists, everybody, people censoring themselves to appease everybody. And they don't say what they really think. They say what, like you saying that you would never cheat. Like that's an example.
I wouldn't know.
You know what I mean? Like you're trying to make her happy by saying that. But that is
a
that
fucking
I don't know if
fact.
that's actually true.
It is. I'm telling you the truth.
It's not, bro.
I'm actually letting you know, like right now, the way you let me know you put a dick in your face and fuck your girl. I'm letting you know right now I would never cheat. But like when you're doing that, like what is the most, like can you feel that vibe though? Like can you feel the vibe of like somebody like
I can
holding
see
back?
them hesitating, and people speak differently when they're not being honest.
Yeah.
They get really high pitched and like sit like that.
How hard is it like to get people like sit down and talk to you though?
It's harder when you first actually bring out the table and sit down because your energy's off.
Yeah.
I realize doing all these interviews like how important it is to have your energy on point. Because if you feel desperate, if you're off and you're not right, then people automatically realize that. And there's so many factors that people aren't even aware of. It's all subconscious.
Okay.
It's just how like we communicate. But once you get in the rhythm of it and you start getting a lot of interviews done, then people just start sitting down back to back to back.
Okay, cool.
Because there's something about it that you catch.
Any like tips that you got for people? Because I know that like I said before, like that type of content has definitely been more popular in the past like year and a half.
You gotta stop giving a fuck. You gotta stop caring. You start going crazy a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel like a sociopath. After so many rejections, like going up to people like on the street and you hold a microphone and they're just like pretending to look at their Uber. They like honestly don't acknowledge you at all.
Yeah.
You go a little bit crazy. And then once you get to that point, you stop giving a fuck. The videos get better. Because then you say what you really want.
What's your favorite one that you've done like where it's been the most telling or like something that you heard from somebody that really got you like they gave you a more in-depth answer than you probably was anticipating? Or just anyone in general that like stands out of all the people you've interviewed?
There's the one I did, Is It Okay to Be Fat? That one. Because then you get to really see what people believe. And I had a personal trainer say like, everyone's beautiful. Like I'm like, well, yeah, it's on my channel. It has a lot of views. I bet.
I've seen that one. I've seen that one.
That one. That whole video, like I think is exactly what I'm talking about.
Do you think many people? You think there's a level of denial that kind of cascades over people to allow themselves to like be in that mental state that allows them to kind of answer the questions that way, or do you think people genuinely believe that that's like the true answer, that it's okay to be like unhealthy?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are delusional. They're not even. A lot of people aren't even aware of what they're saying, but they get brainwashed and they get pushed to start saying these things, and they get pushed to believe a certain philosophy.
Do you feel like does it ever get to the point where you like? Because I think the one thing that I think you do really well is like the rebuttals, like the counter question. Like, is there like a way to kind of gauge how far you can kind of push back on them and their beliefs, especially when they're saying like some real reckless shit?
I'll try to push back as much as I can. Because if they sat down for a podcast, I know that they're going to be okay, even if I'm being a little hostile. Some people say I'm a little aggressive in those interviews.
Yeah.
But it makes for a better conversation instead of having like fluffy small talk for 10 minutes. Like, let's just get to the point, you know?
Do you think that's like, because honestly, I believe, especially where I've been in like Clubhouse more and more for the past like a couple of days, do you think like that's a problem that people aren't having open and honest conversations around certain topics? Because to me, every Clubhouse room I've been in, the more productive ones have been the ones where people are just straight up like brutally honest about what they're expecting out of whatever they're talking about, especially relationships. But I feel like the overwhelming conversation around certain aspects of our society, people are just not being honest, and more or less it's really one side of the party that's believing that they're actually being honest, and the other one is getting this interpretation of that conversation that just isn't productive or constructive.
People even say now that they won't even be friends with somebody of the other political party, that they'll just cut off people
that's crazy.
who voted. That's ridiculous. You've definitely heard that. Like, I know you said you hate Trump, but I have friends who voted for Trump.
Oh yeah, I'll just be
It
talking.
doesn't even That's not gonna separate me from having a relationship with somebody.
For sure. I guess the last question I had, I don't know if you had any other questions. Like, is there any way that you are trying to bring back the volume of the interview style videos with the virus going around? Like, if you try different
I did.
apps?
I did one in the park with the mask on. It's just too cold right now. But like, I'm gonna wait till I want to do one talking about the vaccine. Like, I want to get the public opinion about vaccines. That's one I'm really looking forward to. But other than that, I think I'm gonna wait until I can actually go on the train again and do it to the subway. Do it right.
Have you thought about like doing Clubhouse and like kind of just doing one or two people at a time, or potentially like Discord or?
Yeah, I thought some people were telling me to do the Discord one, but you think I could do it on Clubhouse? You think
I think Clubhouse is way better just because I think on Discord there's I think in general, because I thought about this, logistically speaking, everyone already kind of is prepping themselves in the room because they hear you have the conversation, so they kind of know the questions, and so they can kind of better prepare themselves. Yeah. Whereas where it's out and about, you may not. The next person who comes around probably didn't see the first person. They have no idea what's going on. But the thing about Clubhouse I like is that it's genuinely people that you will never met. They have no connections to you. More than likely on Discord, if you put it out on Twitter, it's a lot of your followers is going to be on there, or Instagram is people who actually know you and stuff like that.
Just give that a shot.
But on Clubhouse, it's genuinely people who are just willing to have conversations and willing to share their opinions, to the point where I think it's almost at fault. It's very interesting to hear people talk on Clubhouse because you get to you really get to hear what they want to talk about because they're actually on the app to discuss certain topics.
And everybody's talking so fast that you just have to get to the point.
Yeah, every and it's very concise. It's very straight to the point. But I also think that because it's the random generated amount of people you can have in there, you're going to get various different answers from various different people. And I don't really know if there is an app like that where you can connect to someone.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna get canceled. It's too much fun.
Are you for real?
Yeah, everything is too much fun. Remember YouTube with the titties back. You used to be able to watch a full movie on YouTube in 15 parts.
Yeah, facts. That is a fact.
Anything too much fun, it gets taken away.
So have you been on Clubhouse?
Yeah, a little bit.
How?
I've never been. I've seen just the videos from
it.
You can't even get it on Android.
Yeah,
right?
you're on
I've
Android.
Seen the videos from it. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, how
you can't get on Android?
Can't get on Android.
You can't even get an Uber helicopter on Android?
What?
You can order an Uber helicopter on the Uber, but the feature isn't available on Android.
Okay, but no one's doing that anyway. So
I want to be able to.
I don't think you do.
See, I didn't even know it's an option. I'm not actively looking for that.
All right, let me just check if there's helicopters in the area. Oh, my phone's charging in the next room.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, you should definitely look into it. I think that's probably. Of course, there's certain areas in certain cities, but I just think that's very interesting. I would like to see what it looks like, at least, the logistics of it.
It'll be interesting. I'm gonna give it a shot and not give you credit for that idea.
Well, you got to buy an iPhone first, so I might do it before you. Man, unless you got any questions?
Nah.
Any questions, John? Of course not. You on your phone.
I'm not that interesting enough for questions.
Yeah, not that you're not interesting. I just been up for 18 hours. You know what I'm saying? With 3 hours of sleep.
Well, any questions for us though?
This is a full day, really. When you think about it, you started at 8:45.
You make it sound like you never had a regular job before. What the fuck's going on?
No, this is worse than. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Trust me, it was the longest day, bro.
It was like an AMP shoot.
You know? It was like.
You said worse. So you acting like you weren't playing dodgeball in rap battle.
Yeah, but when niggas was chilling, I was trying to set the video up and things wouldn't stop going wrong. We were literally trying to fix a lapel mic for 2 hours. I was losing my fucking mind.
Yeah, that took a long ass time.
Yeah.
So any final words?
Noti gang on Sneako. Give me that.
What the fuck? Hey, Caleb.
Get the toys,
bro. What? Yo, Caleb, delete that shit.
Subscribe. Get me to 1 mil. Notification gang. I'm not good at saying outros.
I don't know if Low just heavy or Sneako just light, but I'm looking at the couch. It's like Sneako sit on the couch. It just looks like it.
He's on the same couch as me.
No, but I'm looking at it from this angle. You'll see it when it happens.
He's not. I just want to let you know and let the audience know.
All right,
that we're not in the same.
Okay,
we're literally not in the same cushion. So just let everybody know. Yo, man. But you know, man, thanks for coming out, man. Very informative conversation we had. I enjoyed it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. No cap. Man, any final words, Agent?
Let's get it.
John?
Everything good. Good bad. Just pot. Fuck. Never mind.
Whoa.
Never mind. Ah,
Damn.
I'm gonna get an outro together. I'm gonna get an outro.
Yo, shout out to all my podcast people out there rocking with us strong on all audio platforms, man. We've been doing it strong for the whole year. Huge shout out to Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you rate us a 5-star and leave Dick Chin. I'm going to do that for us real quick. Also, huge shout out to all my YouTube viewers out there as well. Thank y'all for allowing us to hit 100K. When you make sure you continue to allow us to grow, hit the subscribe button. After that, hit the notification bell so you can join
the Noti gang.
You're the biggest dickhead I've ever seen in my life. You actually know this shit and you're still not gonna say.
That's a wrap.
And yeah, we'll catch y'all next time, man.